think this pin comes out. I hope it does. I'll find out in a second here.
And this is how Toonie fixes stuff. We're live, everybody, live on my channel. What's going on? Who all's hanging out with us?
Mildred!
Addie says hi.
Mildred!
Alright, so we got Echo Dub in the house. James Rivera, what's happening, brother?
Brother James.
Brother James, that's right. Forrest, hi Forrest, what's going on, man?
Forrest.
Ian Thomas, how are you doing, good sir?
Brother Ian.
Smitty, Forrest. We got bunches of Forrest. Harmony, what's going on, girl?
Hey,
Hi
Harmony.
to Jay, if he's around somewhere. Sub Vapes, what's up, Sub? Bob Ohms too low. What's up, Bob?
Hey, Bob.
Leanda, how you doing, Leanda?
Leanda.
Breno Sarah, what's going on, Breno?
I know.
Oh, I have it on top.
Holy Christensen, what's going on, man?
Hey.
Sub Vapes in the house. Al Ben's hanging out with us.
And
Wendy Lou, what's up, Wendy Lou?
she took my watch and chain, Fresh.
What's that?
She took my watch and chain.
Who did?
Steve Miller. Wendy Lou.
Oh, okay.
Or was that Mary Lou? I don't know.
How do you do the V dog? V.
Dog.
I can't do it.
Well, I've been doing it at him for years at this point, Dylan, so I've got all the practice.
That's like the squawk thing, you know.
What's up, Cloud King Cody? How you doing, man?
Yeah,
So,
he's doing
did you anybody else see Soul? Quiet Coyotes.
Yeah,
It's pretty funny.
I saw that. I
Pretty
cracked up.
funny.
when I get home because I can't be loud in here.
Angela Williams, there's your sister in the house.
That's it.
Hey, Angela. Happy New Year, Angela.
Kevin K, what's happening, brother?
Oh,
Oh, bag, what's happening, man?
bag.
Got an ice cube out of this. Galaxy Active, what's happening, man?
Bastard.
Aloha, Kevin. Aloha.
Just gonna mix in.
Get in here, potato.
Steve.
Oh no, I was thinking of potato.
That's discing and yeah, you're
Yeah.
thinking of Disco Potato. This is discing and mixing. She came and murdered people with us last night, Friction.
Yeah, she was a little stabby last night.
Dude, she was very good too. She got me pretty good. No, she didn't. It was who was with her? I forget.
Michelle was murdering people. Lumi was.
It's a
Well,
BSO Thwagathane in the house. What's happening, my brother?
Delicious.
Lumi was the last one, and that's who we were all watching, so we finally got to see what it was like to be the killer.
Yeah, it was funny. So for
I
she got a bunch of them. She got a bunch of people.
I murdered
She did
one
really
person.
well
and
on her
got caught
first
right
try.
away.
That was her first time being the murderer. Another nice little chunk of ice. Babyface is here. The babyface assassin, Eric Sutherland. What's happening, baby?
What's up, Eric?
Yep, drinking that lemon cucumber lemon cucumber Gatorade.
Ew.
I looked at that at the store, and I was going to get it just to try it, and I'm like, I'm not even going to get it to try it.
Do you like cucumbers?
I don't like cucumbers in drinks, no.
Like cucumber water?
Yeah, cucumber water and
Stay
stuff.
away
no.
from it.
Yeah.
You would crack it open, and the smell that would permeate your house, you'd just be like, oh, no.
Yeah, I'm glad I said no to it.
Dylan McNeely, what's happening? Screaming on TV this morning watching your game last night. It was Dull Dime. Dull Dime's killing him. Jeannie, what's happening, Jeannie?
Beanie.
It's a silly little game, but it's fun.
I can't believe it's the new year already.
Yeah.
Nice, Leanda.
Awesome.
There he is.
I hope you
I am
like
Sam's coming in a few. We got a couple people popping in here in a few. Yeah, I think the fun part of that game is everybody just accusing each other. and the
Yeah.
the panic that ensues. Like poor Zesty, he used up all of his panic meetings.
Man.
What's up, Dad? Super Nerd Vapes is in the
Bro.
house.
That's
Good seeing you, man. Good seeing you. Happy New Year to you.
I don't think that's really your dad.
You don't think so?
No.
I'm
No.
relatively sure.
Something tells me.
Rollinson, man. What's happening? What's happening, man?
Goat boy.
Ah. What's up, Arnie? How you doing, man? You've been popping up in the last couple shows. Are you new to the scene, Arnie, or is this a different
I don't know
username for
Arnie.
somebody?
Hey,
Unless
Arnie.
he has a different name.
That's what I'm curious about. I always like to greet and get to know our newer folks. What's up, Danny? Eh?
Canadian. Danny-o.
Jeannie Sims in the house. What's up, girl? Canadian Vapor in the house. What's up, Canadian?
Jenny.
Canadian Vapor. It's your Instagram I'm liking all the time, right? Like those are your builds and stuff. Dustin Singer,
Vaping
what's up, fam?
trucker.
There's Trucker.
Yeah.
He's working. He may be able to pop in. He may not. But we are doing cheesecakes tomorrow over on his show on the Vape and Trucker channel.
Nice.
I've only ever had one of.
Barry Jones, what's happening, man?
Very.
No, that's not your Instagram? Okay. Dude, I had you confused with something. Been around, but I have not mixed much since the Rona. Okay. Well, it's a new year, fresh start, my friend. Fresh start. Nothing like getting going. Though,
Hey,
what's
Max.
happening? Max Savage, what's happening, brother?
Oh, man.
Maxi pads.
Max, you know that you are always welcome to hop in, if you would like. I hope you know that
Come
in
on
your
in,
heart,
baby.
because I love you. Letting Max know he's always welcome.
He's my baby.
You're dead?
He had work this morning. And he's a hurting baby.
Lay out, my friend. Lay out for a nap. You don't gotta hang out with us.
He needs a massage. Who gives good massages?
We know I give the best shoulder massages.
Well, there you go. He needs it. So you get in there. And I
Tony
told
Laura,
baby,
what's happening, man?
I'm good, Bob. Thank you for asking.
Tony.
The vacation is over. I go to work on Monday.
It's not over yet, then. What's up, Bear Boss? How you doing, man?
There.
What are your hours, Friction?
What is it? 8 to 4:30.
Eh.
But I work from home, so it's a really long commute, you know.
Rolling out of bed and into your
From the
chair.
bed to the chair, to this chair. When I'm working, I sit like this. When I'm playing, I sit like this.
Ah.
I like the distinction.
It's very hard. Oh, Max's shoulders are on his penis. Me too.
Well, by shoulders, we did mean penis, Max. Thought that it was universal code, man. Way to let it out.
We need Adam to do an anime for that.
I thought you were gonna spit the drink out when he said that, and you just come right back with it.
Oh no, you don't get me like with things like that.
Oh.
Ronson Man's feet are on his butt. Okay. So he's just got his knees bent over like that. Like he's sitting there watching like that, and he's got his little feet kicking right there. Tyler the Vapor, what's happening, man? Just stopping by? Well, it's good to see you,
Tyler.
man. Happy New Year to you. Now I'm picturing Rollinson, man, just sitting there with his little sombrero on, just got his chin resting on his hands, watching our show,
That's weird.
just kicking his little feet,
You know, I used to have a bottle of wine. It's called Love Goat. It's from Finger Lakes Winery. I have to see if I still have the empty bottle somewhere. I like the label, but I think of Ronson. I think of Love Goat.
Love goat.
What's up, Gil? How you doing, man?
Oh,
And Max says Finger Lakes is dope.
You're dope, Max.
yeah.
We've got up north of here, up in the Canadian Rockies. That's what it is. It's little Finger Lakes. It's just gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. But you have to take the lakes are so long. Like you'll get up past the halfway point, and there's a ferry that runs across because it's so long to get to the other side. So if you need to get to the other side, you have to take the ferry. It's pretty cool though. What is it? What's the name of the the name of the ferry is like the Osprey 2000 or something like that. It's a great little thing. The ferry ride takes like 30 minutes, or you drive 4 hours.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that's how long those Finger Lakes are.
The Osprey 2000 by George Foreman.
Yeah, like it's such a cool area though. Such a cool little area because there's just like not a lot of room on the side, so you'll just come up on these little towns and there's like 5 little buildings scattered around, and then you're up and through.
Yeah, all these beautiful little cottages all over the place.
Yeah, multi-million-dollar
that.
homes built up onto the side of the mountains. Yeah, it's such a cool little place. That's where that hot springs that I like to go is. There's actually a bunch of hot springs up there.
Yeah, I know there's progress, and people want these beautiful homes and these nice, beautiful areas. But you remember like the pristine days when you could go around Lake Tahoe and it was just, clean and not buildings everywhere and beautiful and untouched. A lot of places.
Yeah, when I was a kid, even, we went there in the '90s, and when I went as an adult, it was like, what in the world?
Yeah.
What happened to this? Because there used to be a bunch more forests here. There's still some forests, but. What's up, Mark? How you doing, man?
Mark.
So, yeah, also, change is not necessarily good. Hi, Jeff Lawson. That's one.
Good job. I watched Disco Potato's new show, The 510 Connection, last night.
How was it?
It was like
How was the episode 0?
Their break-in show, yeah. Episode 0. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun show.
Is it a new show or what kind of show is it?
Yeah, it's just like they talk
it's
about
new.
vaping and BSing, and
She called it a variety show.
yeah, they're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. Music.
Oh, cool. Who's on it with her?
Hooked on Funk.
I
The
don't
guy
know.
who makes the Aegis raps, I think. Right?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
he does.
Oh,
But he's been in a lot of chats forever. But it's kind of cool to get to see what he's about. And
huh.
I'll throw the link out there.
Nice, Mark Sr. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
about-
already subscribed to her.
After I go on Top Chat or off of Top Chat here.
Oh, you got me too.
It's one of the first things I do. I'm like, I gotta switch it.
Switched it when he was naming people because I didn't have the same names.
You're gonna love it, Canadian Vapor. That gingerbread man, as fast as you can, is so good.
Have to come down
Still
there.
waiting on my VSO because of USPS.
USPS is.
Oh
Junk.
man.
Yeah, they're a mess. All
Quit.
where'd you go?
What's up, Whit?
Wit. I was a little bit. My head was a little heavy that morning.
Yeah, you guys had a blast. It was a fun show.
They get me going on that show, and they're all drinking, and so I have to start drinking, and it's like that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, Scuba's wife was doing all the effects, and you guys were going nuts. You were taking background pictures from everybody. She was everywhere, Fresh.
Yeah.
Simlin went around the world.
Yeah, I had the background pictures like I was sitting in their desk, like Grim Greens and Scuba. Scuba blew his mind because I was sitting at his desk.
Huh.
Gave him that scare.
Wait, what? Where is she? Right
Yeah.
next to you.
Ouch.
Spork pudding collection's pretty darn good too.
Yeah, it is.
Some of the best puddings you'll get.
Wit was even a little hungover. I wasn't too bad. I should have been a lot more hungover actually, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
The mattress is shipped. They'll be here tomorrow.
It's funny. Scuba's been doing a show forever.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, he's definitely an OG.
Runs a fun one.
Yeah.
So much so, halfway through the show, we had to make him fix his hair different because
I know.
he came on with his hair wrong, and it's like, no, fix it.
But he needs a hair. He needs a haircut.
He needs a haircut, but he had to go up and slick it back to make him look like who he was.
Yeah, his wife did him up, but it was like across the front, and he looked really gray and old, and it was really bugging him. So he had to go and gel his hair up. It was funny.
He's a fun guy.
Same old scale. Well, I mean, I've had a scale a couple months now, I think. Canadian. Yeah. I had to give in finally.
That's right. That's right. And it changed his life.
Sometimes the dinosaurs just die out. You know, you have to evolve or die.
Well, I mean, it just makes it really does just make things so much easier.
Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh.
And it's so much more accurate to share your recipes. That's what got me.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it was a drag to have the cleanup after mixing, so I would just avoid mixing because I didn't want to clean it up. You know, and now you don't have all the syringes and blah de blah. Wendy, I used it at the amount that they suggested, which was 14% to use for as fast as you can. And it came out delightful. I might lower it a little bit as I go because I like it to be as low as possible. But I started off with 14 and it turned out very, 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 very nice.
I showed you my no mustache.
Who is the mushroom?
I was wondering about that too, what that meant.
Did I do something on New Year's that I don't remember?
You probably did.
What's up, Barry?
I'm not sure what you mean, Ian.
Barry.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'm going to tell you the story about the mushrooms. You probably said.
Oh, a fun guy. Saying he's a fun guy. Scuba's the fun guy. The mushroom. Humongous fungus among us.
Yeah, you can watch it, Toby.
All right. Gee, boy, that was a chore.
All right.
I love this Goon 22, though.
You love the what?
The Goon 22.
Oh, okay.
Always loved that atomizer.
Groceries.
I never had one. You know what I'm getting in the mail though? Today, it's out for delivery. Woohoo!
What you getting?
Jelly box.
No, not the jelly box. That's coming
Oh.
from China.
Okay.
This I'm getting the mongrel.
Oh, you're gonna
cool.
like it.
Yeah.
There it is.
I can't wait. It looks so cool.
It's a great little atomizer. Great flavor atomizer.
I want to use it with the glass top on it that it comes with. How come you don't use glass on it?
Because I go out places.
Oh. I'm also getting the Kylan Mini V2 tank.
Okay.
It's a top air.
That'll be nice.
Yes.
No leaking. Generally easy wicking.
And I'm getting, what else am I getting? The Buku Drag X. It's a pod system.
I think Adam has that, and he likes it quite a bit.
That has plug-in coils, right?
Yeah,
It's hard to keep up now.
Hi, Jeff Lawson. That's 2.
they're called plug and play coils,
Yeah.
but they say they're really good coils.
Natalie!
Hey,
What's
if you
happening,
like
girl?
it, you're gonna have to buy 100 of them.
Well, I did buy an extra pack of them, so I got a good start for it. And I got the one where it's the gift set where you get the little thing called a V-Mate. So it's a little, pod system too, So that's going to be cool to play with.
I just watched Grim Green's review on it this morning. It's his favorite pot ever.
That's the kit that I got that he was talking about. Where they had it for only $31 at Element.
That's crazy.
I know. So I picked up on it. The whole
Yeah.
kit.
Socrates the artist. Happy New Year to you, my friend.
Crazy Gabby.
There's Zippy.
I bought a new
Hey,
topside
Zippy.
light.
Topside
Nice.
light. Great little mod.
That'll be my 4th one.
How come you buy so many of them?
I like them, but I use them so much. The little bottle in here, which I can't figure out how to replace or if they replace it. It develops a little cut in the side from pinching along the edge here.
Oh.
I
I
thought they
love
just
them.
sold little
They don't. They
replacement
sell
bottles.
ones for the top side, the
Oh,
regular
okay.
top side, from what I found, because I ordered it and then I was like, oh, that's not the. Because to get to the bottle, you'd have to like take these screws out somehow. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
so if they sold that, I would buy it. But I love this mod.
You would
So,
think
and
they
they-
would sell extra bottles. That's a
Yeah.
reusable thing. That
Yep. But and I got a smoke Nord.
Oh, the Nord's a great little one.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I've heard good things about that.
So I could like chain vape and Kayla won't complain about me making noises and sound like Darth Vader.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll put more Nick in there and just go at it for hours. She'll shut up.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't see a way for this to come out.
Are you looking at it? Yeah, it's like crazy.
Hi, Frank.
I don't know how you do it.
Hi, timekeeper.
Where's Frank? Frank Level Chef. What's up, Level Chef? I know I got Timekeeper earlier, but I'll say hi again. Hi, Timekeeper.
are you
Jamil,
sure
I'm,
it's not level shelf?
Level Chef.
Yeah, it's a level shelf.
I'm trying to keep enough of this for Wendy's Monday show. Jamil and that
Doesn't
strawberry.
look like you're gonna last.
Oh, that strawberry. Yeah, that was pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
That was a tried and true by McMod RN.
Yep. Mary
Very
Beth.
good.
Yeah, but then Barry, what bottle would I put in there? Maybe I could just tape it.
They
If
probably
I can
sell
get at
replacement
it.
bottles for them.
Where though?
Send
Probably
your
Dopo.
broken.
Probably
Send the one
Fast
over that's broken, and I'll see if I can do something with it.
Fast
Yeah.
usually has all the
When I
spares.
send your
Flash
thingies,
drive and
now I can disinfect them and go to the post office. So you don't get COVID from my.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think I'll let
sir.
that one sit on the bench.
Yeah.
for a couple days.
At first Kayla got it, and I was like, oh, now I'm gonna have to wait to send this to Addie. And then I got it, and I was like, God, now I have to wait like 2 more weeks.
That's fine.
But at least he said no rush. I felt better.
Yeah, nothing but time.
But I'll get him now, especially now that I have tons of extra money sitting around.
So our favorite recipes of 2020.
Oh, it's just favorites of 2020. Addie Tooney.
Oh, okay.
Favorite flavors, favorite recipes, favorite mixers, favorite mods, favorite addies, whatever. We can discuss whatever you want, my friend. Best
And
of
I
20.
got some killer recipes for
Best
my
of
birthday.
2020.
That was
Yeah.
so much fun.
I had some really nice. I had an idea that we would all pick our favorite recipe that we did in 2020 and give it to somebody else on the panel to mix up and try.
What
But
if we
was
don't
looking
really
through my
that's
have?
a lot of pressure. It's a
I
lot of
don't have
pressure.
I don't have a favorite.
You have like a million recipes, Fresh. How the hell are you gonna pick from that? I can't
Oh,
even
it
pick
would have
from
been.
my
It would
like
have been.
five.
It would have been. It would have been a chore. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I said it. That felt like something to put out like the week before, as I was thinking
Yeah.
about it this morning. So I figured we'd just kind of talk about our favorites and mix whatever the hell we felt like. Get the new year off to a good start. Try and put together a good recipe of some sort. I'm vaping the Roger That, the V2 of my pumpkin mince pie with the raisin rum in it. Really enjoying that.
Ooh.
Thanks, Ian. We came up with some really good ones on Wendy's show too.
Yeah, Wendy's got some tremendous recipes.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite recipe of the year was, I don't want to say what it's called because I think it's called the Millen's Boobies. And it's the blueberry donut
Okay.
Oh, cool.
with the glaze over the top. That was
Yep.
so good.
That did turn into a really good mix.
I'm enjoying the recipes we made, the flapper pie recipes we made for disco.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we did come up with some really good ones with the flapper pie. That's still a hell of a flavor. Frank from Wonder Flavors. I finally sent my notes off Eddie Tooney.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, you did your homework.
The entirety of the beta line.
I was cleaning some stuff up today and found my notes.
Wow.
Like, oh, so you want to see some notes, Tooney? Where's my Gmail?
Do you see what Arnie says? Friction?
I got one from Lark.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And I put the link out there for other people to write to it if they want to find it.
See, I knew it'd be on Fast Tech.
Yeah.
Amazing. Tony Laura's hooked on the Pola.
I'm gonna get a couple of these then.
Oh, they
Oh, it's
sell the whole
dis-
contraption.
Oh, it's discontinued. Of
Bastard.
course. Get an alert when it's back. Yes, please.
Hot damn. Wow, that took some doing.
Wow.
Holy shit.
You did some homework.
Oh my God, Brad.
You asked me to do something, I do it right, my friends.
Holy cow.
All of them.
That's going to
My
be
wife-
an X and a half to get.
And there was only like two that I was like, nah. I will
My
say,
wife-
I'll say what they are, because Frank gave me permission to talk about the betas. So the blackberry, he had the Mora, which is a blackberry, but it's like more natural. It was more natural and had some nice weirdness to it. Like, it was really freaking unique. And then there was the blackberry that was just kind of like a straight blackberry flavor. And I was like, you've already got the Mora, which is a way better flavor. Like, dude, go with the Mora. And then there was another one that I didn't really like all that much. Well, I mean, the boozes, I just kind of skated over the boozes because I'm not really a booze dude anymore. Like, I get it. I get it. Like, his rye whiskey, it tasted like a rye whiskey. Like, it got nice and peppery. It's like, all right, yeah, that's some of them.
Hi, Deb. Hi, Natalie.
Is there
And
any
then-
real standout?
Oh, yeah.
I like that loquat.
Yeah, the loquat, which is it's like mango, peach, and it's got like a hint of grapefruit to it. Really
Ooh.
good, really good. Like, I was like, that's as close to a mango as I get, but that's super tasty. Just vape that by itself, or throw it in like anything that needs enhancement, like a peach or a mango, or a bright berry. Yeah, the grape jelly is a little bit. It's a little bit thin at the top. It's a little bit thin, but it's like a grape jelly, and the grape jelly's never really going to stand out all that much. But I just put like a little bit of Moro with it, and it was
Ooh.
just blew up. What else was there that was a real standout? That cookie dough. Cookie dough was a standout. Um,
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough.
Damn.
What's
Hey,
up,
what up?
Sam?
Sammy.
Damn.
What
Oh,
up?
the Italian vanilla gelato.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
that was my favorite out of all of them.
Does
The
it taste
Italian-
like ice cream?
No, it tastes like fresh cream over the top of a frozen custard.
Ooh.
Like, it was so good. I vaped my little 15 mil tester that I made up. Like, just it was gone.
Stop, Toby. Leave me alone.
It was
Happy New
go-
Year, everybody.
Happy New Year to you too,
Yeah.
Sam.
Hey, what about that purple plum?
That purple plum was delicious.
Sir Mix-a-Lot said cotton candy jelly bean was
The
amazing.
cotton candy jelly bean is an incredibly useful flavor.
Yeah.
You guys,
It-
what are you talking about?
the new Wonder flavors,
Oh, we can talk about them?
the betas.
Kenny,
He gave me permission
You're
to
not
talk
his
about
dad.
them.
Shut up.
Yeah, that cotton candy jelly bean is super good.
Yeah, I put it with the fluffy white cake, and the frosting just kind of exploded out of the flavor, and then I put it with the angel cake, and it was spot on angel food cake.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
I love the blood orange too.
I liked the tangy orange. Like those two, I think those two should come out in the same release because you can use them like you can with the fluffy white cake and the angel cake, just combining them to create what you want. But that tangy orange was freaking spot on tang. I was like, what?
The drink of astronaut.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
I feel like I'm in space, Frank. And that chocolate frosting, like it had me worried for a long time. Like I was like, oh, I want this to be so much better than it is. And then one day it just turned the corner, and it was like, that's almost chocolate mousse. Like it was so good. Made me want to lick the spoon, but you had to wait for the steep. So
So the release of the flavors are pretty close, huh?
yeah, here in the next little bit.
Next couple weeks.
Hashtag 2 weeks, Dimlin.
And then
All right.
hopefully flavors will be coming out real soon too.
Yeah, I'm waiting for those too.
Yeah, I haven't
know
heard.
about
I haven't
is
heard anything
blue
about that
raspberry.
release, but I suppose that's probably the way they want it. But yeah, I was doing. I was sitting there on that live show where I was sitting there by myself, and I was sitting there sniffing things off camera, and yeah, Frank was like, "Dude, go ahead and talk about them." I was like, "Okay, you asked for it."
I don't remember which one my favorite was.
What
Which
was
one's-
that Indian spiced like donut hole thing that
Yeah, that with the rose and the sweet syrup on it.
oh my god.
Gammon something. I told Rin to get it day one because that is right up her alley.
Yeah. Collab go do or some crazy name.
It was so good.
What about
So-
the rye bread?
Rye bread's pretty close to rye bread.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, it's pretty darn good. I accused him of planning a Reuben vape.
Ooh.
I was like, and as crazy as that sounds, I'd probably be down to vape it.
Yeah, we don't have a Thousand Island vape, huh? Do we?
No,
Did you say Thousand Island like the dressing?
Yeah.
You're gross. I hate you.
No.
Well, look, that's a whole line you can go into. Is
Mikey
make it,
two,
dog.
salad
Mikey
dressing.
two stacks, Mikey two stacks.
Oh.
Yeah, that cookie dough. I told him don't change a thing. Don't change a thing on that cookie dough because it's a really nice cross between like a sugar cookie dough and a chocolate chip cookie dough. So there's a light spice, but you get a lot of nice butteriness. Told him don't change a thing on that. Just release as is.
So it sounds like I'm gonna have to make more of my flavor boxes.
Did he?
I'm busting out.
A lot of us got a bunch of random different flavorings. Did he tell or talk about which ones were actually coming out?
I'll tell you. No, he didn't say which ones are going to be in which release.
Because I know he was trying to whittle it down a little bit still.
Yeah. No, that would be a massive release.
Yeah,
If he-
because I
if he
got like
released all
Hawaiian
those at
orange
once.
chocolate.
Because how many did I do?
Did you guys get peach schnapps or Jameson Irish whiskey?
I got
Yeah,
Jameson
Jameson.
Irish whiskey. I wish I'd gotten peach schnapps.
Yeah, peach schnapps was really good. I mixed it with some of that peach gummy candy, and it was peach schnapps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Hi, Dave Flowers.
10, 11,
Hey,
12, 13,
I got 20.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 is how many I did.
Yeah, I got 20. Sir Mix-a-Lot said he had 51 that he sent out. So it'll be interesting to see what the actual release
Yeah,
is.
what actually makes it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I did 27 of them. That was a lot. I was like, dude, it's a lot, but it's good. Like all of them were good.
That is a lot of work.
Yeah, like I said, there was a couple I was just like, yeah, dude, you could.
How do they come up with these flavors?
Gulab Jamun.
Yeah,
Gulab
How
that's-
does
Jamun.
it think of 27 flavors that I don't have that I want? And then they come up with them. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, there's a bunch of the fresh whipped cream. The fresh whipped cream this fresh whipped cream has the potential to be the new flavor of cream.
Wow.
Where you're just like, oh, I need that for that. It's like I said, it's not exactly a whipped cream. It's more like a heavy whipping cream flavor. Like before you whip it up, it's got a little bit of sweetness to it, but the mouthfeel on that, and then just the overall flavor, like it just the utility of that flavor is going to be incredible. That one I'm sure is getting released. The fresh whipped cream.
I think I vaped that whole tester by itself.
Yeah, it's really really good. But yeah, there's a lot in these that were just really, really really good. Hi, Mamie.
Yeah, I got you, Sam. Hang on.
Oh, you're on the internet, human?
Yeah. Oh, you're here, oh man! Surprise! Surprise! Look who's here! It's Mamie.
Sir Mix-a-Lot like the rose hip.
You got two cats.
I didn't get rose hip.
Look at that little
I-
kitten he has.
He's got a kitten.
He's being crazy.
Everybody's got kittens. Is it
Yeah,
that time
they
of
are.
year?
It's Happy Mew Year, Jax. Happy
He has a
Mew
new
Year.
he has a new baby coming too, doesn't he?
Sam does?
Yeah.
I do.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome.
I haven't talked about it a lot yet, but yeah, we have our first ultrasound on Monday.
So you're going to find out what it is?
I don't know if we'll find out on Monday. I think we're doing the gene test that checks for like genetic diseases or whatever, and that should let us
Yeah.
know before the ultrasound does.
Ah.
Should find out soon though, but we think it's a girl. The way that her pregnancy has been going.
Well, congratulations, Sam.
Right on.
Thank you. I don't know how I'll handle two girls.
What's up, Rob Scanlon?
With a gun.
Yeah,
With a
Rob.
big gun.
really big beating stick. No.
Yeah. No, yeah.
You're just not sure what you want to do you? She said, I want to take over the stream. Is it your stream now, Maymay? Because it's Happy Mew Year. So,
Happy-
Toonie, what was your let's say top 3 flavors that you think came out this year?
Is the bourbon aged cream Wonder Flavors, was that this year or last year?
That was this year.
Was yes.
That's definitely up there. I love that flavoring. Was the TPA custard 2 this year?
No, that was
Yep.
19.
Oh,
That was the end of 19. Because we were all
Um,
talking about that one on the best ofs last year.
Oh my god.
That can count. It can count.
Well, no,
For
because
you,
I
For
I have
you,
another
it counts.
I have another. I mean the Wonder Flavors vanilla custard.
That was 19.
Yeah. Damn it.
Right? Yeah, the Wonder Flavors release this year was the one with the citrus drink 5 flavors, the bourbon, grape juice,
Crumble topping.
yeah, crumble topping. Mullenberry had the Mullenberries was the classic sponge cake, classic Belgian waffle. What else was in that one?
Yes, I'm not answering this question.
All the SSAs were this year.
Yeah,
The
donut
v,
and
the,
malt
the
like that.
VSOs. Which one was that? What you got there?
Eggnog, the eggnog.
The eggnog was
I
this
still
year.
don't have that one.
It's
VSO
amazing.
almost all the new VSOs were this year because he was putting out 52 new flavors, and then it wound up exploding way past that.
Yeah, that huckleberry. Is so,
Unreal.
Huckleberry.
but that eggnog, oh my God, it's amazing.
It's better than Flavora eggnog.
It's different.
Different.
I wouldn't say, but there's more nutmeg
creamier?
in the VSO.
Ah.
Hi, Dave
So-
Flowers.
How's the creaminess of it stand up to Flavora's?
You have to add cream to either one of them if you want like a legit eggnog. But
Right.
Mhm.
what I just came up with like an eggnog. It was 0.8 of each eggnog. I think it was like 1.8 of VT sweet cream, and then 0.5%, maybe a little bit more of cream milky, and it made a really nice spicy eggnog, nice and creamy. Bad kitty.
Pretend it
Yeah.
never existed, Rob Scanlon. But there was so much good. There was so much good that happened too. So much good that happened in 2022. And there was a lot of crap. A lot of
Yeah.
crap. But
God, the crap.
I said, that I was able to connect with friends I haven't talked to in quite a while, so I mean that was a good thing for me.
I feel like without the crap, you don't know how to recognize or really appreciate the good stuff.
that's right. Yeah, the
Who's
Wonder
making-
Flavors Philadelphia Butter Cake was this year. Yeah, there was a ton of
topping.
really good flavors.
Yeah, the cookie butter, what's the other one we use all the time? Yeah, I think like late 19 and the whole 2020 was like the best year for flavorings ever.
Yeah, those are, that Wonder Flavors were released right at the end of 19. TFA's Vanilla Custard 2 right at the end of 19, and then the
And this whole
Wonder
year,
Flavors released this year, the SSA.
yeah,
That
amazing.
Mullenberry release right at the beginning of 2020 was
Yeah.
really good.
Chem Novatic.
Yeah,
They've
the
been
Chem
around-
Novatic new to us's
Yeah.
I mean,
before 2020. Before 2020, Swaggy had apple, blueberry, grape, strawberry, and pumpkin. Everything else
That is crazy.
Everything else came out in 2020.
I like the kiwi.
Wow.
That's my favorite.
The kiwi's amazing.
the apricot, the peach is amazing.
Yeah, the peach is real good. There's no throat hit on it. You can vape it day one.
Yeah, I love that
good.
Swaggy's plan was to have 52 new flavors by the end of the year, and now he's at 80-ish.
I thought Sam was queuing us up for a cloud comp or something.
See how far I could.
Here we go.
It's still
So
going. It's still going.
impressive.
There it is.
Going.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean that Wonder Flavors release right at the end of 19 just kicked it off, and like it was a great year for flavors. Just a really, really good year for flavors.
Gosh, yes.
Because we got all sorts of new fun. Like the Flavor Art came out with 2 new mangoes and 2 new blueberries. Like they don't put new flavors out very often. And they came out with a little release of their own. And they were killing it. Killing it on the mango game. Everybody was using that Indian special mango right at the start of the year.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, and then they got to wreck it. Freaking stupid ass politicians.
Yeah, I mean, we fought hard.
Yeah, we did.
We fought hard. We almost made it. Almost. That's okay. You know, as it stands right now, UPS is still okay with us for the moment. I'm sure that won't last much longer, but we still have UPS.
I was gonna say DHL.
Yeah, we've still got DHL, which they're my favorite delivery company anyway. DHL.
I've never had
Awesome.
anything delivered DHL.
Yeah, but when you're talking, it gets a little pricey.
It does
Yeah.
get
Yeah,
it
but,
does
I
get
mean-
pricey. It is. I mean, it's gonna get
Hey,
pricier,
Emily.
and they're pre-taxing.
There
What's
she
up,
is.
Emery?
I told her to come. I didn't
Hello,
know if
hello. I
she was
hope it's okay
Hey.
if I just popped in for a bit.
It is. You are always welcome, Emily. Always.
I
Beyond
asked you
okay.
and then I didn't even wait for a response. I just joined.
Yeah. Well,
Hi, guys.
I don't look at my phone during shows very often.
I didn't think so. Yeah, I'm like, what am I doing? He's on a show. He's not going to respond to me.
I
If
told you to
Friction had said,
come.
"Hey, you got a message from Emily," I would have been like, "Oh, okay, let me look."
Yeah,
But
I told her to come. It's safe.
Heck yeah.
It's
we
safe
love
to
Emily.
come.
I love you guys too. What are we doing? What's going on?
we're just talking best of 2020 right now, and then
It
eventually
was
we'll
a
get around to
good
just mix.
year.
It was a great year for flavors.
It was a great year for flavors. Absolutely.
I mean, it's so much easier for people now. You know, you don't have to do all this tweaking and all this bending, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
everything you need is out there now.
You just get the best of the one that you want for that
Pretty
profile, and
much.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
I was
it's
just
not,
thinking about that.
and it's not horrible. A lot of times you get what you think is going to be something, and it's horrible. But these ones are actually true to what they say they are.
And
Yeah.
for 21, DeMilla might get a chocolate that's not pencil.
Maybe. Let us pray.
Maybe that Wonder Flavors chocolate frosting is the one.
Did you try VSO chocolate?
The year of the pencil shavings is going to be over.
You did a chocolate frosting?
Wonder Flavors
Um,
chocolate frosting, yes,
Oh my god, he did chocolate and just
and vanilla.
chocolate too. And just mocha coffee or something too.
Ah. I
You're
haven't
just
tried,
showing off for the camera today, aren't you?
I haven't
No.
tried the final release of the VSO chocolate yet. I'm just kind of scared to. 'cause-
Okay.
Jamilin, have you tried the Vape Train chocolate mousse?
Yes, they all. I have a broken taster. Everything tastes like pencil when it's a chocolate.
So weird.
Except
I
for
mean,
one.
It's weird.
It's
Except
not my
for one.
fault, man. It's just what I taste.
Except for one, and that's Flavora creme de menthe.
Oh, it's so
Yeah, that's the only chocolate I really, really love.
so good.
Just got it because I had to for tomorrow.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, for the Vixens?
You Vixens use Flavora freaking creme de menthe.
There we
Oh,
go.
it's so good.
This is the best.
Well, I think SSA had a pretty kickoff start or
Yeah.
kick-ass start.
Yeah,
Like
they
the
do. They
mul-
released what, like 96 or something like that?
Gave that
Jeez.
94, I think. Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
I still have more to go through, but their multivitamin is just so
Just right.
good.
That just
Yeah.
sounds so weird, though.
It doesn't taste like vitamin at all. It's just a fruit mix,
Yeah.
but it's really good. And then there's
listen to that
Scandinavian
somewhere else.
fruits.
That is so good. That Scandinavian fruits is so good.
That's such a lovely fruit flavor.
The raspberry syrup, that one really stands out to me because that
The
was
cranberry jam,
yeah, that cranberry jam is delicious. Um,
but the raspberry is good for you.
yeah, that raspberry syrup was. I mean, it's exactly what it says it is. It's raspberry syrup. It's one of those insidious flavors that you put it in a mix and you know that it's in that mix. You know exactly
Mhm.
what flavor that is.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean it's just a spot on raspberry syrup. The lemon cheesecake is
Oh,
really
yeah.
really
I love
good.
that lemon cheesecake.
Dave,
So good.
I made a recipe called ID10 tea milk.
Did you?
Dave,
Yeah, with the lemon cheesecake in it. And the only thing in the description is the lemon cheesecake is a lovely flavor, Dave.
I'm happy
Um,
Dave got married. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
Right?
That's exciting.
I wish I'd known about that. I totally would have gone.
I was
Totally
there.
would have popped it. Totally would have popped in the Zoom and
I said,
got all teary.
James, the multivitamin does not taste like vitamin at all. It's just a very light, fruity, flavorful taste.
I was hoping it
Shane.
tasted like Flintstones.
I was
Yeah.
hoping that too, but it doesn't have that vitamin kick at the end. I wish it did.
Shane
Still don't
Smith,
want
what's
that
happening, man? I hope you're holding up, doing well, brother.
Handsome son of a gun, you.
You handsome son of a bitch. That's right.
Oh yeah, the Cornish cream.
Yeah, their Cornish cream is really
Yeah.
lovely.
Their creams are real good, decadent, and rich.
Yeah.
They do their creams pretty darn good.
Their cherries.
Oh my god, so good.
Yeah, their cherries are wonderful. That cherry compote, or compote cherry. There's nothing else like that. Nothing else
The
like that on the
juicy
market.
cherries is my favorite.
Yeah, the juicy cherry. But I mean, Mullenberry's always done cherry pretty darned well.
Yeah, their red cherry is really good. Really good
Yeah,
cherry
so-
offering too.
It's you kind of expect it. Their chocolates, that dessert chocolate's wonderful. Their caramels. Oh my goodness, those caramels they released. So good.
Okay.
There's one on the horizon. Ooh. That's going to be a 2021 flavor. That's that Wonder Flavor's salted caramel. It is so dark and gooey and sticky
Is it?
and mouthfeel.
Yeah, butterscotch.
I'm hoping that's another one. There's so many flavors in that beta line that I was like,
Wonder Flavor's butter.
How am I not
Michelle.
in this beta group? I freaking want to test these flavors.
I showed him the email I sent. I got 20. I wound up with 27 of them in my hand, and I typed up notes for all 27.
Yeah,
I like
Emily
them.
would be perfect for getting the notes out there because then have all the flavors for noted.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Ready to
And
go
you
when
need
the
notes
release
anyway,
comes.
Come
so
on, Frank.
Is Michelle Doldime here? What's up, Michelle?
Yeah.
Michelle
likes to
murdered the hell out of
Michelle.
all of us last night on the show. Just murdered everybody.
I like that river salted caramel. River has a nice one.
Yeah. The SSA Dulce de Leche, good call. Bruno Sarah?
Yeah, that's a good one. The milky caramel fudge.
Yeah, that milky caramel
That's
fudge.
my favorite. Like caramelly ones from SSA.
Your pie is stuck, Mamie. There you go.
SSA sweet yogurt. Has been in
SSA
my
sweet
top.
yogurt was
Oh,
excellent.
that's
So
good.
was the creamy Greek. The Mullenberry creamy Greek was a great yogurt.
Nice. I've been mixing it with a lot of cheesecakes, and it's so freaking good.
Yeah,
I mean, with that SSA too, that they kept their prices down pretty low,
No, so
so it
Mhm.
made it very affordable to.
And they're super good. I mean, they're a lot. You don't have to use nearly as much as you do with a lot of the Mullenberry type stuff,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Don't have
Yeah,
to
1 or
bump it.
2% seems to be a good spot for them.
3 maybe for some of the lighter flavors. But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just actually got an idea for what's a good strawberry that came out this year.
Strawberry.
So I was on
SSA
OGA.
ripe strawberry I like pretty well actually.
Which one?
The SSA ripe strawberry.
Ah.
It's like deeper, like it's
A darker
Deeper.
berry.
it's a little bit darker. Yeah, you know how
Deeper.
like sometimes you mix a little bit of hazelnut with the strawberry to make it like taste more kind of ripe and deep. It does that without needing hazelnut.
That's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. But it could benefit like all pretty much strawberries. It could benefit from layering. So if you have something a little bit brighter to layer with that, then you're perfect. You're good.
and have you tried? Was it VSO's Strawberry Mute?
I haven't tried that, no.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't tried it.
I think that one came out this year. I haven't either.
it's just a super concentrated form of it, right?
Yeah, it's just a super concentrated version of the VSO strawberry.
If you're not a Strawberry Mute,
It's just a couple drops in a mix.
like Alpine.
Oof.
Bummer, Michelle.
Yeah, I mean when animals get older, they can't help themselves.
They need
My kids do that.
they need a little doggy depends.
Sub vapes, the super concentrate real flavors. Strawberry is just kind of a nice middle of the road strawberry. Like it does a little bit, so you just kind of add whatever you want. Like, do you want to go artificial with it? Do you want to stay? Do you want to go more natural? You just add whatever you want to it, and it just kind of plays along with everything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good strawberry. Good strawberry.
So I gotta go over my recipes and pick something out that one of my favorites from last year.
Yeah, Demlin, what was your favorite? Do you have any favorites? Any favorite flavors that we haven't talked about yet?
Well, my favorite so far is, it might not be a this year one, is the As Fast as You Can.
No, that's been out for a couple of years now, I want to say. But, yeah, it's delicious. Delicious one shot.
Heck yeah.
But I think my favorite recipe that we did during the year was the that blueberry donut.
Yeah, that blueberry donut turned out just absolutely lovely.
Especially with that glaze that you had us put on it. Was that the vanilla custard?
No, we did the what was
it
that?
Filling?
Cream filling.
Wasn't it?
Cream. It was Wonder Flavors cream filling at like a half a
Wonder
percent.
Flavors cream filling.
At a 0.5%. It makes an absolutely lovely glaze. That's a Larry slash Lumi.
On Discord.
That's a Larry slash Lumi slash Adam
Yeah.
Blarzik trick. They came up with that.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's just a great glaze.
But as far as my favorite flavor of the year, I guess it would be multivitamin.
Okay.
Because I put that in anything, and it's just like yum.
I think it has an unfortunate name.
Yeah, it does.
They're just kind of chucking names at the wall. Sometimes, over there in Poland, like where did that come from? Like that's not at all what this tastes like, but it's really good.
Maybe that was the flavors of one of their multivitamins over there.
True,
Oh,
could
Maybe it was
be.
a bad translation.
Speaking of blueberry and recipes of this year, Fresh, I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you how awesome your vanilla lemon waffles makes.
Oh,
I
thank
really
Yeah,
you.
she's been
it.
talking about that all week.
I freaking sucked that down fast.
I forget why I did that recipe.
I don't know, but I don't care. It was good. It was really awesome.
Thank you.
I was gonna make it, but I don't have all those.
Yeah, it uses a
Mullenberry
lot of
flavors.
mullenberry new flavors.
What's it called again?
Lemon vanilla waffle, I think.
It had to have some sort of an obscure name to it.
Yeah.
It
looked
had,
really good.
yeah, it's good. I'm gonna see if I can find the link here. Hold on.
You sent it to me, so it'd be in our chat too.
Yeah.
You know, I think my favorite recipe, not that I've made, that I've had this year, is fresh as Addie's cream. I mean, that's a freaking brilliant recipe.
Thank you, Toonie.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot, brother.
And it has your name in it. So
Well, I am a
that's
little biased. You know, I do love that flavor combination, that food combination. But man, it's amazing.
Aha. That's the
Oh,
recipe.
yeah, Brenna wants the blueberry donut one too. And so do I.
Oh, the blueberry donut one? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me look for it.
Yeah. Gimme.
I forget what that was called. Jeff Lawson still digs the Addie's blue yogurt. Nice. That's heavy on the blackcurrant. Heavy. What's up, David Hamey? What's happening, man? Fiesta Bowl.
VSO Blackberry. One of my favorites.
VSO Blackberry was wonderful. That is so good at enhancing dark berries, but it's just a really good blackberry on its own.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean,
Happy.
everybody knows that. I think everybody knows at this point what my favorite flavor of the year is. It's that VSO Huckleberry.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to get my hands on that.
You still have it? Oh, wait.
Still don't have it.
No.
I'm gonna get it though. I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, it's
He was talking to me about that. He was like, "Can I just send it to you and you can bring it up to her because it'll be cheaper that way."
I know it's so expensive to send things to Kendra. But like huckleberry cheesecake is like one of my favorite desserts that my wife's grandmother makes, and so I want to really make a good one in baked form.
That'll
So
be delicious.
what I like to do, Emily, I'll give you the heads up. I like 2% BSO huckleberry and 1% BSO blueberry together, and that
Ooh,
seems
okay.
to be the
Give
kind
it
of
a
the desserty combination.
All right.
That's not a lot of BSO blueberry.
And then I
It
bet
isn't.
anywhere yes me cheesecake with maybe a touch of SSA sweet yogurt.
Mhm.
Do it, because that's what I've been doing, and it's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I know. Since you said that, I'm like, you got me
So,
thinking.
yeah.
Like, I want us to do that.
And then you can boost it with like Flavor West graham cracker or either. I've been doing the jungle flavor graham crust.
Yeah, what about
That's
water
really
flavored
good.
strawberry cheesecake fresh?
You can totally add that to that. The
No, I'm just
strawberry
saying, don't
blueberry
you love
cheesecake.
that one?
Oh, I do
Not?
love that. I
That's
might
for
do. I might do
dessert,
that
right?
for a mix here in a minute.
Is that this year? Strawberry cheesecake.
Oh yeah.
That was this year.
No, that was 19.
Oh,
Otherwise, that would be up at the because that was one of my. That was
That's a good one.
that was
that
one.
wouldn't be out of place with huckleberry either.
how do you keep track?
My favorite was egg yolk.
Ew.
Egg yolk turned out to be really useful.
Yeah.
Nasty.
I use the buttermilk too.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
I like
buttermilk.
the
The
buttermilk.
buttermilk's super useful too.
If you
Yeah.
haven't tried it yet, Luke Loop's buttermilk vanilla cake is just friggin'
Oh
awesome.
my gosh, isn't it amazing?
It's so good.
I
You
just
got-
made it too
moist-
a couple weeks ago, and oh, I really enjoyed it.
really enjoyed it. Get that really nice creamy buttermilk cake.
Yes.
And it's-
I used that. I used the egg yolk in my most recent French eggnog French toast that I did.
Yeah,
And
it's
it turned
awesome.
turned out wonderful.
I just can't get behind the egg yolk.
The egg yolk's
Yeah, I mean-
the egg yolk's really good
Egg
for
tart.
just adding. Like if you have a custard that doesn't have egg, like
Yeah.
you just put a touch.
Yeah.
I just did a peanut
Yeah.
butter custard cream. Would put some egg yolk, 0.2 egg yolk in it. Just really.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I wish is although SSA peanut butter I heard isn't bad, but I really want like
Really, it's actually
a
really
sweet
good.
commercial
I-
sugar filled peanut butter, you know?
SSA peanut butter might fit the bill. It's really good.
Yeah,
It's
the
really
SSA
good.
peanut
I-
SSA peanut butter is pretty sweet. And if you hold tight a little bit longer, there's another one on the horizon, Emily. There's another peanut
Is
butter
there?
possibly
Is one
on the
flavor
horizon.
Come through?
There is a beta that I tried that tastes like kind of like Skippy peanut butter.
Nice.
Ooh.
We need to convince all these people to do more Captain Crunch flavorings.
Captain Crunch?
We only have what 2 or 3 total, and they suck. I
Yeah, that's true.
just keep thinking I want to do a Captain Crunch vape, and I can't.
Captain Crunch.
What's up,
All I
Papa
have is
Chigley?
TPA and Deborah, and then
Papa.
gin socks. And
Yeah, good Captain Crunch would be good.
And Andrew?
Get the Captain Crunch flavor without getting all the cuts in your mouth.
Andrew.
Kayla?
Part of the nostalgia.
That's what I'm gonna do, Swaggy. I got all the new Swaggy grains. Do like a corn and oat. I don't know. Captain Crunch is supposed to be brown sugar over buttered rice, which I don't know if that's what it actually tastes like or not.
But
I haven't had
Michelle?
Captain
Hey,
Crunch.
Michelle.
since I was
Hey.
a kid.
What's up, girl?
Hi, Michelle.
oh, you got your
I
The
do,
LB501.
but I don't know how to use it. So,
Not hard.
like, it came with like weights. Like, do I have
Yeah,
to?
that's the
Calibrate
that's
it.
You have to calibrate it.
All right, tell me how to do this, please. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like interrupt. You
Yeah,
continue.
just hijack the show.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. I did.
Okay.
There's a sheet in there. that
Okay, wait. There's
says-
another one. Yeah.
So you got two. So you got 2 of them.
Yeah.
All right. So you turn on the scale.
Okay.
I never calibrated. Is that a problem?
but she
Yeah,
touched
That is a
them,
little
now
bit of
her-
a problem. For
It could be a
touched
problem.
them. Now her fingerprints are going to be on it. And it's going to weigh different.
Okay. So you turn it on, and there's a. It says cal/mode.
Yep.
You just hold that down,
Okay.
and it'll say cal.
Yep.
You just let it sit there for a minute,
Okay.
and it'll say, and then it's going to say 200. It'll start
Okay.
flashing 200.
First off, you make sure it's on a flat surface and it does not wobbly.
Yeah.
Flat surface. It's still on cal though. Like it hasn't moved past.
Yeah, just it takes a minute.
Okay.
It takes more than a minute.
Okay.
Sir Mix-a-Lot calibrates once a week.
Holy moly.
Wow.
How often do you guys calibrate?
He's got like fancy.
Okay,
I
hit the
I don't think I've calibrated mine in like 4 years.
I've never
hit
done
the
it.
on/mem button, and mine
Yeah,
started
sure.
flashing 200.
I think I do it maybe
Hold it
once a year.
or just hit
Just
it.
press it, and then it'll say it'll start flashing 200, and you put your
Yeah.
No, it just says cal on it still.
Are you going 2K? Okay.
You may turn it off and try again.
Nope, just let it get. Eventually it starts going.
Okay.
It took mine a while to start flashing 200.
Socrates says that those scales are illegal to own in Greece.
Wow. Because of drugs.
Probably.
A dollar bill weighs 1 gram.
1 gam.
1 gram.
Kitchen scales can't be illegal.
1 gam.
Hey, Jazzy Jag is in chat. Hey, Jazzy.
What's up, Jazzy?
Hey,
What do all the bodybuilders do? And you can't weigh their food.
Right? Did it start going yet, Michelle?
Oh,
Oh,
You
No.
can get
it's
a
also-
kitchen one that weighs
also
it.
Hit the on/mem button while it's sitting down
like-
there.
Rawlinson boy, I like his unit of measurement.
Yeah.
I turned it off.
20 grams of weed weighs
Turn
20
it on
grams.
again. Hold down cal mode. You said.
Yep. Hold down cal mode till it says cal.
Okay.
and then press the mode cal button again.
Hit it again. The cal.
It'll start flashing cal.
Yep. It says 200.
Now put the 200. Put one of them on. Let it sit
Okay.
there.
Right in the middle.
Okay.
And it'll say eventually it's
And
going to.
now it says 400. So I
Put
added
the other one
next
on.
to it.
Yep.
Yeah, put it right on top of it.
Oh, well, I moved it. It says pass.
You're done.
That's it?
That's it.
So,
And then just lift it up?
Yep. You can get rid of those.
So you don't need to do that. That's silly.
You just keep them around. Just keep them around wherever you're going to keep your scale.
Well, I need to mix some juice, so I figured I'll do it with like the old-fashioned way, but I'll do it on top of here so I can actually see what it weighs.
Exactly.
sure.
I checked
And
my
then you
cal-
just make
Once
your
you
notes,
start
write it
using that,
down.
Michelle, you'll never
Yeah.
go back.
Never.
What?
Yeah.
Never. You'll kick yourself for not doing it to me.
Yeah,
Probably.
once you do it
I'll be
like
right
this.
back. I'm gonna get some supplies.
And I check my scale every time I use it. I keep the
Do you
200.
really? Wow. I do have. I was surprised. I have my things right here. I thought I threw them away.
They're too cool to throw away. Those are cool
Those are great
weights,
weights.
man.
Cool weights. What kind of a dork are you?
You can use them for other
Scientific
things.
stuff, man. I love scientific gadgetry.
Cool weights.
Nutrition, man. It's in our blood.
Scientific glass.
We're doing science friction.
Oh, she's got
Cool
a
weights.
Okay, so do I now? How do I get rid of that weight?
Just
Tear.
says it's tear.
tear.
Hit the tear button.
T-A-R-E.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Or if you want to say
Yeah,
tar, tear for that.
I'd like to say terror.
Terror.
The
You were
terror
a
button.
terror last night.
Like last night, you were a terror.
Dude, but I didn't win. I mean, I killed everyone but like 2 people, but then I realized I just couldn't chase people down with the mouse and then go and click the kill button in time.
I told you how to do it. Now you're set for next game.
Yeah, now I'm set.
Yeah.
Now I can do drive-bys.
Yep.
What game are you guys talking about?
Among Us.
Among Us, they played.
Oh, that's cool.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
That's a fun game.
Like, and I forgot talking to Fresh about playing it, and then so he sent me a message yesterday. He's like, he was still up for playing Among Us, and it was like just made my fucking night.
Oh. That
Awesome.
short-term memory, not so good, huh?
Not so.
Yeah,
good.
you and Steph and Zesty, man. You just like to murder people.
I've yet to be the imposter.
Look at that. It looks like honey pouring in there.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
is that?
This
What do you
is
mean?
this is like the full strength clove before I mix it down.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Is that all you have left?
No,
Okay.
He bought a bunch.
I put it in glass jars.
Yeah.
All right, so
Michelle,
50 milliliters of this weighs 55.9 grams. Does that sound right?
Right. Yeah.
Sure.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
60 milliliters weighs like 79 grams or something like that.
Now, should I round it to like 56 or just leave it at 55.9? Like,
Round it to 56.
Yeah.
all right, I forgot to get some.
Unless you want to be like Lumi.
I'm not good. I don't want to be like to the 10th of a. No.
Good.
Yeah. 0.18. 0.89. All right. I gotta get out of here, you guys. I was going to pop on for a little bit today.
Bye, Sam.
Later, Sam.
Yeah.
Sam,
I'll see everybody tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
take care and have fun.
See you
Yeah,
Monday,
too.
brother.
Happy New Year, everybody.
See you Monday.
Yeah. I'll
Flavors
see
of the
you.
year.
All right. Take care, everybody.
All right.
Sam's looking for that button. Where the hell's that button? at?
Yeah,
Where's
Hey,
my
you
leave
guys want more
button?
Sam? You have to check him out tomorrow on Mixing Distance.
that's right.
Who doesn't want more Sam?
You always want
I don't
more Sam.
know.
There are messages and all sorts of stuff here.
Actually, milligrams, right? It doesn't weigh grams, or is that grams?
Grams.
Just grams?
Yeah.
All right. So the clove is 56. Then do you tear it again before you're adding your next thing to it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you zero it out so you know what the next ingredient weighs. And you just make
Okay.
notes on how much each ingredient weighs so you know every time that you're doing the exact same thing. What's up, KVK?
Yeah, this is a rumba song.
Sa la cucaracha, la cucaracha.
My wife hates that noise.
Oh, that's what I was gonna
Does
do.
she like this one better?
Like I said, everybody,
Yeah.
I ordered from Granberry Farms. Like I said, they packaged up everything really nice for me.
What is that?
This is from Granberry Farms. They have a lot of like really old. They have a lot of the older school flavors.
Oh yeah, that used to be called something else. Gremlins.
Yeah, Gremlin DIY. So yeah, I re-upped on a lot of like my older, a lot of my older flavors.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Very nice.
It's the only place I've seen TFA pizza in years.
Wow.
I was like, you guys really have this stuff? Like, I will probably never use this, but
I gotta have it.
let me go talk. I need to go talk to Jax real quick. I'm putting Michelle in charge because she could.
Dude.
I got a question for Michelle.
Neighborhood.
I got a question for Michelle and Emily.
All right.
Okay. Since I look so good in this flannel shirt, where do I get more flannel shirts?
You know what? Here's the thing. It's really funny you asked that, Friction, and I'm being dead serious, dude. Also, what the fuck is with these? I hate this shit so much. Can't get these fuckers off ever. So it's really hard to find like a good flannel shirt that like
It
isn't too big because like I have to get a bigger size to get around my boobs, and then I'm like swimming in it, and it looks like a fucking maternity dress.
Do they not make them for women?
Well, they do supposedly, like where
They're
they're
not
like,
cut right? Yeah.
Did you ask
just-
us because we're lesbians and that's
Yeah.
like the uniform?
100%, yeah.
it's because like he thinks that like we're like we have like an official like
You
inside
have an
line
N.
with
Yeah,
flannels.
you have an N. Yeah.
I was just gonna say Amazon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think you know.
No.
And also try like the other thing with flannels that I notice is like be careful. Don't get like the polyester fucking flannel ones. Like make sure it's cotton. Like, because a lot of the companies to save money, like they have these, you know, like polyester blend, and they're like
Yeah.
almost all polyester. It's not a fucking flannel anymore.
Or be cool and get the kind that Grim Green wears.
Yeah, I saw
Like
that.
Dixon?
the
Yeah, but who can
Dixon.
afford that?
Those are expensive though.
They're
Yeah.
not that bad. What, 70, 80 bucks?
Not that. Are you shitting me? Who
For
would
a-
spend that
For
on
a nice
shirt?
piece of flannel,
You gotta
It's
pay
gonna
big
la-
money for
you
good
get what
clothes.
you pay for though. It's gonna last you years and years and years.
Yeah.
you're gonna use
Yeah.
that for 10 years easy.
Yeah, I guess.
And you do look good in collared shirts, James.
Thank you.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Right?
Yeah, I
Look at-
deserve
so
it.
Treat yourself nice.
I just
Yeah.
added
Special.
propylene glycol, like
You just
25.
got the oh, what are you saying? I'm sorry.
I added, so I know it doesn't make any sense because of the way that I'm trying to like do this, but I just added propylene glycol, 25 milliliters, and that weighed 20 6.5. Like, what's with the points? God damn it.
It's because the stuff doesn't weigh the same as.
Yeah, every
Yeah, one
flavoring
doesn't
is
equal one.
different.
Yeah, also, I feel like it's a tiny bit light.
It's not water.
Yeah, like a milliliter of water is a gram.
All right, so
Yeah.
that came out to 27 grams.
Gram? No.
And then I zeroed
Emily
it
doesn't
again.
wear
All right,
flannels though, do
I'm getting
you?
a hang of it.
Yeah, sometimes.
I don't
Dude,
think.
where
I've
did you
seen
get your
in one.
flannel?
This one?
Yeah.
Salvation Army.
Okay.
That's a
Yeah.
good place too.
Yeah.
That's a really good place.
But like, I haven't found one that I really, really like, and I would love if I did.
No, I want one of those really thick ones, like with
Yeah.
the lining on the inside.
This
Oh,
one
like with a fleece?
This one
Yeah.
was like $2. It was pretty sweet. I got it for a funeral, so that was the last time I wore it. So then I wore it to Dave's wedding, so I'd have like a happy memory attached to it. Because I like it, but I don't want to think about.
You don't want to.
Yeah,
You don't
every
want it to
time.
be your funeral shirt.
Yeah, that's sad.
Chevy Man gets his flannels from Carhartts.
That's nice too.
Tons of flannels on Amazon. All the colors you can hope for.
Thank you,
Really?
Fresh. See, I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'll look.
I mean,
Okay,
See,
so
I'm not-
vegetable glycerin weighs more than PG.
It does, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
So I'm a Henley man myself. These, the nice button-down waffles.
Okay.
You can get tons of colors, tons of.
Is that like the same style as like the long johns you
Yeah.
were? Okay, because that's what it reminds me of. I used to wear those underneath all my stuff when I was like 15.
I wear them during the winter
Yeah. Yeah.
the entire time. I've got so many of these. I love them.
I have a question, Fresh. On Scuba's show, he was showing off his Red Hot Cinnamon vape,
Okay.
talking about old flavorings and stuff.
Flavor Rush, yeah. Flavor Rush Red Hot Cinnamon. Mm-hmm.
It turned the mix white, like, you know, a
Like
sample.
milk?
Made it
Yeah,
milky.
like a sample,
Yeah.
like a man's milk?
Like a man's milk.
Yeah.
What's a man's milk?
What's
I
up,
don't
You
Cola
know.
Vape?
you have to
You
ask
know.
Michelle.
She knows. She's being
I
silly.
don't understand that concept.
you understand. You got your car taken away for a few months there.
Is that a normal thing?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
normal?
That's one of those ones. It's a tank cracker. And
Oh,
remember,
it's like
remember the
acidy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you remember those old flavors that were
Yeah.
just you couldn't see
You used to
through?
crack your K-Fun tank. Like when
Yeah,
you
they
used the
crack your
plastic piece in
K-Fun
your
tank.
K-Fun, it cracked the fuck
Yep.
out of that.
Yeah.
You
That's
could
why.
watch a plastic
It's one
crack.
of those.
And then you went to the glass part of your K-Fun, and then eventually you broke the glass, and then it's just a solid stainless steel tank, and you have no idea how much is in there.
Exactly.
So Duluth is another good company to get flannels.
Oh, okay. I heard of that
Yeah,
before,
that's a good
too.
one.
Duluth.
Duluth.
Duluth has good
Yeah.
underwear.
They have excellent pants and shorts too. But you're
Abby
gonna pay.
looks like he would know.
Yeah.
He's like a flannel guy. You know, like
He wears flannels a lot. Slasher! There's Slashy.
And,
hey Splasher.
Get in here.
He can't.
Take your top off. Get
He
in
can't.
here.
He can't.
you're gonna make Max jealous, Friction.
That's true.
You mean pseudo Josh?
Hi, Jeff Lawson.
No,
I think
that's
three.
Sam.
I think that's three.
Oh,
Jeff
Sam, my
Lawson?
bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
That's three.
My
They
bad.
both have short names, 3 letters.
I just was like half paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cherokee, my jelly box is still on the way from China, but it's coming.
What's
Okay,
a jelly
so-
box?
It's a really cool. They have them in dual and single battery, and I've got the 21700 size one, the single battery.
They're transparent.
They're transparent
Oh,
mod that.
that's what
have a-
Rin wanted. She got one too.
Yeah, exactly that one.
Yeah.
They're made out of polycarbonate.
Yeah, she was
So
really
I'm gonna
excited.
I'm gonna try that SSA creamy yogurt tray.
I'm glad you're not on speaker. Halo would hit me.
How much
Bacon
creamy
that.
yogurt are you guys putting in the
Like
cheese?
Madonna.
Don't do
I know,
that.
right?
That's so weird.
Emily,
How much? What?
how much of the SSA
Yogurt.
creamy yogurt are you guys putting in your cheesecakes?
I think Sam just said like half of 1%. I haven't done it yet,
Just
but it sounded good.
just
Josh
throwing
sounded
one in,
good.
just 1%. Okay.
I thought it
probably
was sweet
maybe
yogurt.
1%.
Yeah, the SSA sweet yogurt.
Okay.
That's what I meant. You know what I
What?
meant.
I didn't. There's so many different flavors. You never know.
I knew what he meant. Yeah.
And then
Yeah, I have
probably
it,
some
I
of
have it
that.
right here.
Probably some of that.
Michelle, how are you going about this whole mixing extravaganza? I don't get it.
She's doing her volume and then she's converting it to weight.
Yeah, like I want to see like how it works out because I've never mixed with a scale. I've always used.
So next time you can just mix it with the scale without having to worry about.
Yeah, and then that'll
get
get me used to like once we know what this mix actually is. Like once
I
fresh,
get it.
then I can actually like I want to know how to use my scale so that when the time comes, know what I'm doing.
Okay.
No, that's smart.
Ish.
That's a good idea.
But it's also very like it's very non-anxiety provoking because I also know that like I know so many fucking people that are like gods when it comes to mixing and shit. And I'm talking about all of you.
Except for me.
Boy.
Yeah, but dude, you could steer me. Like if I got caught like with something, sure you could help me
Sure.
out.
Sure.
He's like,
Or you
now,
might just be like,
now-
dude, you got to talk to Fresh.
Yeah, I'd be like, talk to Emily.
Yeah, well,
Here's her number. and she will
Friction
help
be
you.
like,
Time.
so you wanted to turn that into an ice cream, right?
Good at one flavor mixes.
Yeah.
Look real close right here. You see the cat who's very scarce, and there she goes. You can see her tail,
Tail.
Yes.
and she's gone.
About that.
She's going to settle in for a nap. It looks like.
Is
Over
that the
there
one
on
that
the bed.
screams?
No, that's Padme.
Oh, okay.
Padme is not in here currently that I can see. And
Hey, Fresh, you know, one of the recipes you did that was really, really good and interesting was your strawberry pumpkin
oh, that's strawberry. Yeah, that's strawberry pumpkin.
Oops.
cheesecake.
Yeah, that was the end of 2019 too. It's hard to
That
believe it was
sounds
that long
weird
ago. It
together.
seems like we just did that.
That was March 29th, 2020.
That was March 29,
Oh.
2020 is when we did that. What?
Yeah.
What were we? Why on earth did we do that in March? Normally,
idea.
Only
normally,
because Pumpkin just came out.
no. Pumpkin had been out. Pumpkin had been out at that point
Oh, that's right.
because that was one of my flavors of the year, 2019.
These are rebels. You don't play by any rules.
That's right. Well, I remember doing that. I remember doing that show, and I remember doing the Noted show with you guys, and I was like, VSO pumpkin, tastes like pumpkin pie filling, and everybody's like, what? What is this?
Say what?
You named a pumpkin flavor one of the flavors of the year. I was like, you guys haven't tried it. You don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, check out those one-shots, DIYFlavorChaser.com/MLNikon or Mixed and Vixens. What?
Or noted.
What?
Or Noted. Woo!
Ooh, what recipes do you got over there?
Hi, well, hello, Vana. What are you doing up there? What are you doing up on top of the boxes?
Ooh, that toffee cake looks good.
Oh, it's bomb.
Damn it all.
I got a peach cobbler, a blueberry cheesecake, and a melon kiwi cucumber mix,
Mm.
and then the toffee cake.
It's just peachy though.
I went real bakery heavy with this line, and I threw in the melon kiwi cucumber because I'm like, I gotta do something that's
Something
not a
different.
bakery.
Yeah.
You know, they gotta do something for the fruit lovers. So I did a nice, refreshing melon kiwi cucumber mix. It's one of my wife's favorites. She loves it.
All right, I'm gonna throw something to mix.
Oh, I like that Jerry Rice mix. That was pretty good.
Jerry Rice was cool.
Hey, baby. You look good. You want to make out? She doesn't want to make out.
Hey,
Then
next
there was
stupid
that,
question.
that
Sure.
wrestling theme.
Is this
Go ahead,
designed to come
Michelle.
off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the
I
little
didn't-
bowl.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
break it all already.
I know, no.
I
Mine
took
doesn't
mine
come
off.
off.
I know.
Yeah, it does. You're just silly.
Mine does not come off.
It does too.
Yeah, it does.
Well, it's on now. I guess it just was loose.
I took it off.
Yeah, I took
It's
mine off.
yucky.
Oh yeah, and be careful not to press down on the scale. It's off really hard, like with a lot of force.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
that's why I figured it's probably better to keep that cover thingy
Yeah.
on it when I'm not using it.
Yeah.
But you know what, Freshman, you were holding up that
Flavor West
ginger
gingerbread.
cookie, the one that you think is part of the mix.
Ginger snap.
Yeah.
But you see what I
Flavor
mean?
West.
Like it's definitely like an orangey kind of like color
Yeah.
to it. You know? Yeah, and like if I where's this? Here, hold on. So that's concentrate, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
This is like the stronger concentration of it, but this is still mixed down. But you see it has like that same
Yep. Same hue.
yeah.
Burnt
Hue.
orange.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the word I was
That's a
looking
good
for.
word. That's the word.
Yeah, Sir Mix-a-Lot. I'm old school, man.
A
I still-
jar.
Beakers.
Jars.
They're bringing me into
Jar.
the 21st century here.
Well, I mean, we
jar.
had to drag Eddie Tooney kicking and screaming with his pipettes in
With
hand.
his pipette.
Oh, you did too, Addie?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love you even more now, man.
Look at that bag of pipettes.
He was a drops man.
Dude, I have so many syringes. It's ridiculous.
So did I. I
Yeah,
used to
you're
have
gonna be
so
so
many.
happy that you got a scale, Michelle.
Me too.
Yeah.
And I was a lazy syringer. I'd reuse the same
See, like
syringe.
that will last me 2 weeks
Nice.
Oh, that's
because I go through like 100 mil a week.
Yeah, and with
That's
the
it?
scale, it'll take you like 2 minutes.
Oh, you don't
to mix
vape a
that
lot.
up. Like honestly,
I guess I vape a lot.
you do.
I feel like 200 or 100 a week is like definitely lower. Like I'd say at one point I was vaping like 30 mils a day.
I feel like
And
I do,
but
like,
I was mainly
60
using like a
day.
PWM mod then, which goes through. You know, you're
yeah.
I feel like I
Wow.
almost do 60 a day. I just vape
you
nonstop.
serious?
I don't really pay attention. I just
Well, you
It's
just
interesting to
sit
pay
at his desk
attention
all day
sometimes.
and
yeah, I
change
just sit
it.
here all day and chain vape. And when I'm not vaping, I'm napping.
I don't know. I don't count.
Me either. I have like no idea.
I know this.
Yeah, I have.
But
no
when
idea
people
either.
say how much they use or like how long like a 60 mil lasts them, I'm like, that's crazy. I don't vape for the nick though. I vape for the taste. Like,
But it's not that I'm
Not the
necessarily
dick for
like
me.
keeping track. It's just I know how often I have to mix up more.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So every 2 weeks I have to mix up another 200. So yeah.
yeah.
Why don't you mix up another 200 and now you don't have to do it for a month?
That's
I'm
what
lazy.
Emily does. I don't do that either.
There's sometimes it.
I vape till I run out.
Well, I've got since my wife only has like 3 or 4 flavors in rotation.
Yeah.
I'll mix up one of these 500 mils
Oh,
of it
snap.
for her, and that way,
Wow.
like it'll be like a
Wait, do you
month.
keep those bottles to like put stuff in afterwards?
Yeah, I just use the same bottles and just
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
good idea.
Liquid Barn has nice
Thank
bottles
you,
like
Ian.
that.
How did you know this was Liquid Barn? Just by the bottle?
yeah.
Oh, that one, yeah. But they also
Yeah.
sell smaller bottles like that that don't have anything in them that are really good. It's a really good source for bottles.
I just think this is like a good size for when I'm.
I use these
Perfect for the
condiment
beaker.
bottles
Oh yeah,
for my VG and PG.
It's just when you run out of your VG, just use the bottle.
those are cool.
Yeah.
That works.
They were like super cheap. Thank you, Ian. I know I go through batteries a lot. Because I buy like the shittiest ones, I think.
Go over to IMRbatteries.com
Yeah.
right now, and you can get Molly cells for really cheap.
I have to make a new battery order actually, so maybe
Okay, this
Yeah,
is
the-
a better example. That's before I mix it fresh.
Let me.
Yeah,
And that
that is-
color
Sorry, I
is
got the
definitely
recipe.
similar.
brownie
Recipe.
orange for sure.
And what,
Yeah,
what
I mean the
what
second
was it
the second I smelled it, I was like, oh, yeah, of course it's Flavor West gingerbread.
Oh,
Good
for the
shit,
West
man.
gingerbread.
You're the shit.
Yeah, for a clove vape, like of course it's Flavor West gingerbread, because that's
What
clovey
kind
as
of
that's
fresh?
clovey as hell. So it's got that little bit of spice, and I think it's got DK tobacco in it. There's just a hint of DK tobacco in it, I think.
Fresh, did you call them Molly cells?
Molly cell, yeah.
Okay, they're $6.
For 21700s?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what I use. I
E40
just bought 8 of them. Yeah, they're like, what are
I
they?
usually buy,
They're
like,
like $5.99.
Yeah.
Yeah, $5.99 for 21700 Molly cells.
That's a good deal.
It's a really good deal. And then the Molly cell 18650s are on sale for $5 a piece.
Oh, and if you buy more, you
Swaggy's
get
dropping
them a
his
little
complete
cheaper.
line, the complete line there.
Did your scales also come with a bowl?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's for
like
measuring in the kitchen.
stuff.
Yeah.
Has anyone also used their scale in the kitchen?
No.
No.
It's just a mixing
I
scale.
have.
Yeah?
I do.
If you
Nice.
buy 6 to 23 of them, you only pay $5.75 each.
Well, let's get
Killer.
a group buy going in here.
Let's buy 1,000 and only pay $4.65.
What are we buying?
Batteries.
Molly cells.
What size?
21,700.
Oh.
The best size.
Michelle's like,
It is. I only have one mod that uses 21700s, and I have a
That's
mech
all
that
I
uses
have
it.
now.
But
Okay,
I use like
yeah.
2700s.
Oh, okay.
But
Well, what
mostly
about your
18650s.
10s? Do they use
18650s. You can't fit
Yeah.
anything bigger than that.
That's
Like
what
you
I figured.
literally can't fit anything bigger than that.
Yeah.
yeah. Anybody who's looking for batteries, like that's the best
Friction.
deal you're gonna find.
See, not
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah. I always
Because
watch
they already are like,
too wide.
yeah.
right at the
Yeah.
top.
Molly cells.
Okay. Cool.
Michelle, what do you use your 2700s in?
Yeah, dude. This and this. Wait,
Oh,
Jesus
Oh, those
Christ!
are your ruby.
How does her
monarchs?
cat hair get everywhere? Fuck.
Those are your ruby monarchs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the one that they gifted me, and
Beautiful.
That one's gorgeous.
Yeah, and you got a
they
monarch
and you know
light,
they
too.
named it. They named this one after my son. This one's David Eric.
Oh,
Oh,
that's.
Oh, this is like one of those like never ever 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 get rid of mods.
yes.
Even if you
Probably
stop vaping.
barely
So
use it.
pretty.
And they got it on video. You bawling your eyes
Yeah,
out.
they got it's great. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, there's video of me crying my eyes out. Thanks.
Yay.
I got an Oscar for that though. It was quite the performance.
All right, so we're going with strawberry cheesecake.
Thanks.
So
We're
what do you
doing that at.
think of your first endeavor into scaleness, Michelle.
Oh, it's just going to be to mix the clove up that Fresh tells me how to mix. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But how'd you like doing the scale today?
Honestly, I've done like the beaker
Nick?
and like
Uh-huh.
everything. Like I've done that for so long that it takes like 3 seconds, and I don't even think about it when I do it. So like
Right.
it's just something new, and I have to get used to it.
And it'll take just as quick, if not quicker.
But I can see why it's faster, and also I'll be able to mix directly. Like I'll just be able to mix directly into here. I won't even need to use the whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
The
the
beakers.
beaker
Yeah.
graduate
Beaker.
cylinder.
graduated cylinder. Yes, there you
Yes.
Yeah, is that what that's
Yeah.
like? I'm wondering what that is.
You
It's
just
just great.
pour everything right in your jar and be
Yeah.
done.
So we'll save some time once I get like a hang
And
of it.
clean up.
Clean up.
Yeah. Clean up. It'll be so fast. So fast.
What cleanup?
go.
Exactly. There is none.
Yeah. Even the other way though, like all you have to do, because it's like VG and PG and the shit washes away so easily, I just rinse it out. But I'm always afraid to like use anything but water, because I'm always afraid there'll be like some soap behind and I'll fuck up my next mix with soap.
Yeah. I don't know if Yeti Vapes is still around. Is Yeti Vape still around?
Yeah, they are. They're local to me. It's kind of funny.
Oh.
Addie, what are you using in your Monarch?
I had my
Not on
Right,
top. Not on top. Inside.
the Sanyo A's.
Oh, okay. So I have the A's. But I also got these.
The seeds?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're only 12 amp batteries, I think.
No. These are like these batteries
the
are like
seeds?
35.
Okay, the A's are the low amp.
The A's, these are. Yeah, but I'm telling you, they hit hard.
Yeah,
It's
they do.
noticeable the difference.
Right.
Like, I've been really impressed with these batteries.
I don't think
so.
real low, so it's still safe because of two batteries, right?
I'm at 0.2. I'm not low.
Yeah.
But no, there is no worry. Like I went with Mooch's recommendations. These are high.
Yeah, the C's and B's are like.
Well, they're like
25.
35 each. It's a dual parallel, so that brings you up to like 70 minus. So you got at least like 50, 60, that you can play with.
But 35 amps each doesn't equal.
It doesn't, no, because there's
70
loss in the mod and there's loss in the battery because of efficiency. Like if everything worked at 100% efficiency, yes, but nothing does.
No,
Nothing.
but when you add two cells that are 35 amps,
Mhm.
that does not equal 70 amps.
Correct. So technically it equals 70, but then you subtract for like efficiency losses, and I usually go like 10% plus, so 35. What did we say? 35 and 35 is 70.
Yeah, but
Yes.
you can't do that kind of math.
Exactly. So take like 15, 20 off. Like don't assume that
Yeah.
those batteries equal the total because they don't.
Yeah, it's the A that's the lower amp.
Yeah.
battery.
It's like 1.5 times it, so it would be
1.5. It's more than that, but that's a good number to use because it'll
Okay.
keep you safe.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Leo's asking you a question. He said he just got here. Have you gotten the info for Scott's benefit bagel? We're sharing the info around.
I have nobody has sent it yet. I'm assuming it's on Facebook.
Did we
Yeah,
have a
the-
link last night? When we were playing Among Us, I thought someone shared
Somebody
a link,
put
or
the
were we
link out
waiting
last
for it?
night, but
I just shared
the
the
link
link.
to
to
Hold
Heavy.
on a sec. Let me give Leo a wrench so he can share. Here you go, Leo. You now have a wrench. Go ahead and share away, man.
Yo,
Boom.
thank you.
Share
New
away.
Year's from here in Philly. Oh, Lewis N is in Philadelphia. Nice. What part of Philly are you from?
The
You don't have
shitty
to write
part.
that.
The dirty part.
I'm in
Oh, wait,
Roxborough.
That's all of it. You're in Roxborough?
Yeah.
That's like fancy section. Isn't
No,
it?
it's not. It's all
That's
blue
like-
collar, dude.
That's like fancy.
No.
That sounds fancy.
It's up the street from Manayunk. Manayunk can get kind of
Oh, my
fancy.
cousin's from Manayunk.
yeah. Manayunk and Roxborough are considered Northwest Philadelphia.
Yeah. He said Mayfair.
Mayfair.
I forget where my friend was from. He was northeast though.
It's where my grandmom used to live in the Northeast.
That's where my parents are from. Like,
Really?
They lived, yeah, northeast Philly.
My mom grew up in South Philly, and then
Not grew up. They went there in like their 20s.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, Philly, born and raised. On the
Yeah.
playground.
My dad's
is where I
from
spent most of my
Danville.
days.
My dad's from Danville and my mom's from Washington State.
Danville, Connecticut.
No, Danville, PA.
Oh,
So Leo, do you know how that's going to work? I have that link too for that show, but I thought some more information was going to come out, like on how to bid, how to get tickets for the raffles, because there's going to be some amazing raffles.
There's a fresh03 prize pack.
Oh, there is.
There is a fresh03 prize pack.
What are you gonna do to them?
The
You get like a
the
date
second
with you?
I talked to Heavy now that they're talking about it. I talked to Heavy the night I heard they were, because I was gonna somebody mentioned on here we should do a benefit, and I was like, yeah, we should. Let's do a benefit, and we'll figure out how that's going. So I reached out to Heavy about like, hey, dude, are we like, is there going to be a GoFundMe or something? And then he said, no, we're going to be doing a big thing on my channel. So I just thought, and I was like, we'll do a prize. I'll put together a prize pack. And originally I was going to do some DIY lessons. And then I was like, people might not be interested if they win. So I was like,
Yeah.
all right, we'll do, I've got something else in my brain.
yeah,
that
but
I
make
can
it like
do.
an option, because I bet you there are people that would like.
Well,
really like to
it
have
does
that
come with
too.
it does come with a DIY lesson option.
Yeah.
But yeah, heavy will announce what the prizes are. But there's tons of really cool stuff. So
Is yours going to be a separate price pack?
It's gonna be a prize pack also itself.
So they're going to have a
I had my scale.
auction?
Rookie mistake, everybody. I had my scale on ounces after I calibrated.
Oh snap!
After you taught me how to do it.
Use
What
those
a
It's gonna be
new-
like an auction, so your Fresh is going to get auctioned off?
Yeah, like a date.
Oh, interesting.
It's just raffle tickets as far as I'm aware.
Are you
Oh,
selling
raffle
kisses?
tickets. Oh, okay.
Do you have
Yeah,
a
you're doing
kissing
what-
booth?
You're doing waffle tickets. I'll smooch anybody. Just like Donald Trump. Just like Donald
COVID
Trump.
be
I'll come.
damned.
Just like
Hey,
Donald Trump.
hey,
I'll just be smooching everybody. I feel so powerful.
Hey, Freshy D, you do me a favor. Could you have Heavy's phone number? I don't have it. Will you tell
I
him,
don't. I just have him on Messenger.
Oh, on Facebook Messenger?
Yeah, he's on Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
That's how I got him. Yeah, I don't have Heavy's. I don't have Heavy's.
Never
phone
heard
number.
of Sewickley, PA.
I think that's wait, isn't that that's over by Pittsburgh, right? Isn't that far west?
It's
I
just
don't know.
Or is it the other
Highway
way?
Exit 3 on the turnpike.
Oh, I don't know which way it goes.
So much better.
Me
I
either.
forget.
Either
I'm gonna have
exit
to look.
3's on our side or the other side.
I don't remember.
It's not in the middle, I could tell you that.
All right, I'll just go to Google Maps.
Yeah,
All right,
let's
so
see where
one-on-one strawberry
Sewickley is.
You got one in there for you,
If
Fred.
it's close,
Go on
probably
and play.
close by, and I'm an idiot.
$100 for a night.
There we go.
So that's like you can get all twisted up and get all chiropracted and snapped.
Yeah,
It's
it
by
is.
Pittsburgh, right? I see
Yeah,
Allegheny.
it's far west. It's like west and like about halfway up the state.
Yeah, it's right outside Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So what's his Facebook Fresh? You just Heavy Metal Vapor, or is it his name?
Yeah, it's his name.
Okay.
Look up Shavertown, PA. Michelle, that's where I live. Look that up.
Beavertown?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Beaver?
Pop in there.
They got a Taco Bell now.
Yeah, we got a Taco Bell in my town. It's hot.
He was pretty psyched about that.
Yeah, man. Because otherwise it was like 20 minutes away. So it was like only once every 6 months. But now I can do it all the time.
All right, direction. You're 97 miles away from me,
Yeah, we're right there.
so that's an hour and 45 minutes. That's not bad.
Yep. We could high five.
Oh, you're up by Scranton.
Yeah.
That's why.
Scranton.
Yep.
Scranton.
Scranton.
You're up by Scranton.
Like he stepped on a cat. Scranton.
Scranton.
Also, that reminds me of is The Office.
Yeah,
Scranton.
now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's. I mean, I feel like. I
Thanks,
mean,
Jeff.
it didn't put Scranton on the map for people from PA, but I think
Yeah,
it put
everywhere
Scranton on the
else.
map for everyone else. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
It's like no one ever heard of like Scranton before then.
Yeah, Bob's like
Never.
20 minutes from me.
I thought it was a made-up name.
No, there's Schwanksville, PA. There's Intercourse, PA.
Intercourse.
There's Bird in
There's Blue-
Hand, PA.
There's blue balls, I think.
There's Blue Balls. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, Blue Balls, Bird in Hand are kind of right next to each other. If,
Yeah.
Right? So yeah.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Like Pennsylvania is an interesting place because like you can go from Philadelphia and drive a couple hours west, and you're like in Amish country with like horses
Yeah.
and buggies and people plowing
Yeah.
fields with a horse. You know, like it's I don't know. I find it peaceful, but the only thing is
I
that
love
like
Pennsylvania.
the Amish I've come across, like where you had to interact, aren't usually that friendly.
It depends.
They're kind
This is,
of
like,
well. I
person
mean,
by
Some
it's,
person.
Amish that like deal with like us on a regular basis, and then there's ones that don't.
Yeah.
it's very European that way. Like they come across generally as a little bit stiff because there's not a lot of small talk,
Yeah.
and it doesn't so
Yeah,
just-
direct to the point.
direct to the point. You're gone. And when I went to Iceland, like it boggled my mind for a minute, but then I got used to it. I'm like, they're friendly. It's just
That's how they express it.
Different.
yeah, you're not
Yeah.
you're not a friend. You're not family. So small talk isn't a thing. You're just exchanging information, and then we're moving on.
And we're fucking off.
Hey, Freshy D.
Yo,
Leo just put the link in chat to Heavy's Facebook, and he explains the whole thing right there.
perfect.
Where Canada is like the whole other side of the spectrum. You can accidentally call
Nothing
one
but
number
small
and end up
talk?
talking to them for like an hour.
Yeah.
See, that seems more like to me. That seems
Friendly.
great, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
But I hate small talk, so I think I would like the other way.
Yeah.
Like
I
I
know,
hate
like-
when someone asks you how you doing when and you know they don't want to know like, well, I'm really depressed and
Yeah, like that's what I
you know,
say.
I'm
Like
kinda
people like, how you
suicidal
doing?
right now?
Yeah.
but
Do you really want to know how I'm doing? Because this is
You
not
just-
a quick answer. You
yeah,
know?
you just want to hear I'm good or
Yeah.
what's up is nothing. That's what you want to hear. You don't want to hear the real.
So just say, you know what the answer to that is, and they say, how you doing? Say, I'm breathing.
Yeah, I'm great. Just great. Fine.
My little vets say all the time. They're like, "Yeah, I'm on the right side of the ground."
Yeah. Hey, you know what I had never heard of before, Fresh?
What's that?
Wait, so who was on? Was anyone else in the military?
I mean,
You were in the military?
Yeah.
So I didn't know this was a thing. I was okay. You know, we get stuck in our our black holes on YouTube. You kind of end up tunneling down. So I was watching a thing about Karens, and then then like one of the videos that popped up was a thing about, and I didn't know this was a thing, but apparently there's a lot of fucking like loser dudes that like dress up in military uniform to get like
that aren't
military
yeah.
discounts, and
Yep,
but
that's
they
a
don't wear
thing.
their uniforms properly, and so there's this
Correct.
crew of like Marines that go around. They're like,
and
and they
catch
just
'em.
call these people out.
Yeah.
Yeah, stolen
But I didn't even
valor.
know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's especially
Crazy.
near bases and stuff.
Uh huh.
Yeah, they impersonate military people because you get discounts. You get someplace.
Stolen valor.
Stolen Valor. That's what I
Yeah,
was
that's
watching.
it,
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, there was this dude dressed up as a ranger. And the second they showed him on screen standing in the airport, like he was using it to get through lines in airports and get discounts and
Yeah.
stuff. The second they showed him, I was
Like
like,
he's not. Nope.
dude, you could not be a ranger.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
no,
when you're in the
no offense
military,
or
you
not,
can
no
look-
offense, no offense or nothing, but you're carrying around an extra at least 30 pounds. Rangers not carrying extra 30 pounds. Those are some
No,
lean
not
and
even
mean
close.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Well, and they asked them questions like for their was it MSO card or MS
MOS.
MOS?
Their MOS.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like they don't know the shit, of
Yeah.
course. Like,
And if you-
where'd you serve? They're like, they just name like every country in the Middle East.
Yeah. Doesn't really work. You could tell pretty quick.
Yeah, someone that's in the military talking to somebody in the military that's in the military, like you can tell.
Especially when we used to wear BDUs instead of ACUs. BDUs are the old camo looking things. ACUs are the new digitized ones.
Okay,
The BDUs you had to have stiffs and spits.
what's that mean?
Means, your BDUs were like pressed for the dry cleaner, so they had creases in them, and your shoes had to be like mirror
Spit
polish.
shine.
Yeah, spit
Shine.
shine every Monday. And if
No,
you
every
came-
day.
Every day. If you came looking shitty, you were a shitty person.
Okay, so can I ask you something because I'm watching this in chat, and this is like I said, I'm learning about this. Charlie
Yeah.
says, before I ask my questions, Charlie says, "Stolen valor is the most slimeball thing someone can do. I appreciate every one of you that actually served and can't thank you enough." So if I wear a Marine hat because my granddad was in the Marines,
That's
is
not that.
No.
That's okay.
Stolen Valor is like I put
Like a
on.
full
I
uniform.
buy BDUs at
Trying
a
to play
discount
off
pretend.
as someone in the military.
and pretend that I was in the army to get whatever.
It's just so crazy because like I had no idea that was
It's
even a
creepy,
thing until
yeah.
this morning, and then apparently it's a big thing.
Oh, it's a big thing, yeah.
They had this one group that was collecting all kinds of vaping gear and sending it over to the people in the service, military
Yeah.
service, whatever.
Vapes for
Mhm.
vets.
And
Yeah, I remember that.
they got in trouble for stealing from it or
Oh,
not.
Yeah.
I gave to one of them.
There is something going on with that one.
Anytime there's a veteran charity, like I'm super suspect.
Really?
Super
Because they're-
duper
oh, they're like
suspect until I can see the numbers of what you're doing. Like I probably will not give to you.
That's such a shame.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, I gotta get going.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
It was fun hanging out with you all though.
Love
Good
you,
to see you,
Emily.
Mama.
Bye, Emma.
Love you
Emily.
too.
Love
Bye,
you,
dear.
Emily.
See you Monday.
Bye.
That's a Canadian thing she told me where they just leave.
No, someone
they
told me
don't-
that's an Irish exit, but I have a ton of Irish friends, and like I don't really associate those.
Because I was like, you never wait for me to say bye, you just leave. And she's like, I don't notice it. And I'm like, you do every single time. Like, you say bye, and then we go to say bye, and you're already gone. Every time she does that, like on Vixens and stuff, I'm like, it makes me so mad. Just want to say bye.
Aw.
Yeah. You're
Oh
not
my
just
God.
rude.
So Rollins Boy says someone in the UK faked having cancer to get people to pay for her wedding a few weeks ago.
Yeah, things like that happen. Yeah.
To pay
People
for
are
her wedding.
scumbags. Yeah.
Good God.
Yep.
Emily said I'm just rude.
We love you. Even though she's only 4'11".
Is that really how tall Emily is?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how tall Andrea is that I play for. She says
Yeah.
she's 5 feet, but she's not.
No,
Because I
she'll
tower
tell you
over
she's
her, and I'm
4'11".
5'4", and I tower
Yikes.
over her.
Tower.
Yeah.
You know the bad part about Emily? Like, I'm 5'4",
him short,
and she
yeah.
and she made fun of me.
She brought up a bunch of
Like
short
she's trying to bully me on the Mix and Vixens.
Short shame.
Yeah, but I feel like as a woman, like, it doesn't matter so much that you're short. You know, like, it really doesn't matter.
Your womanly ways tower over us. Look down on us.
We think big.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I always hope, Jeff, that karma bites those people hard that do
Really?
stuff like that. 'Cause that is
Yeah.
I mean,
so
here's my
scummy.
thing. Like, if you're willing to put your life on the line to defend our country, you should be treated with a lot of respect, and you shouldn't have to deal with a-holes like that. It's just, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Sir Mix-a-Lot can't diss anybody because he's 6'8".
Mm.
That's
It's like,
big.
why
That's big.
bother?
My buddy Josh is 6'6", and he's gigantic. So 6'8".
Yeah, that's way too
fuck.
tall.
Man.
I'm 5'11", and I
Like,
think
dude,
I'm
you
like
literally
I'm a
would
good
not have
height.
fit in some of the race cars I used to have.
Yeah.
Like, you would not fit. Because I had to take the steering wheel off to get in.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm fucking tiny.
So that's why it takes so long after you crash to get out?
Well, you've got 6 harnesses. You've got 2
Yeah, there's a
shoulders
lot.
around your lap. You've got 2 coming up through your crotch. But you also have a fire extinguisher that you hit. If you're on fire and you need some extra time, you hit the fire extinguisher and then you get out.
Oh my God.
Or you
Don't
don't
they
get
have
out,
that
you get
net?
pulled
Oh
out.
wait,
and
yours
get
doesn't have a
helicoptered.
window, but the other ones have like a net on the window
I
too.
raced 1 year I raced an old 356 and that
Mhm.
had a roof and I hated it. But mostly everything I've raced has been open.
Your little
windows.
head poking out.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Your little head that gets hit when you hit a
Yeah,
tire barrier
that's
wrong and then
scary.
you get a cracked skull and
Oh,
Yeah, that's
geez.
awful.
it's a lot of fun though. It is. It's a lot of fun.
Those
The
are badass
adrenaline.
in the cars.
I
you
saw
go.
some dude, like one of these guys on YouTube who's like shows you playing his like sim games, like his racing
Mhm.
sim games, and he was racing Formula Junior, and
Mhm.
I was so excited because I didn't even know they made like Formula. That's what I raced,
Yeah.
and so I linked to him. I'm like, hey, do you want to see what like a real Formula Junior looked like? And he like checked it out, and he was like thrilled because he got to see like
Yeah.
an actual in car from one of them.
I watched
versus
your
a
video
game.
and I nearly shit my
Wow.
pants. And my wife said she knew where it was. She was like naming the place of Pittsburgh because she's
Oh, the
like,
Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Shenley Park. Yeah, they
Yeah,
closed
that's
down
what
the
she
park
said.
and you race through there, and it's the only vintage race in this country that's raced on street. You know,
That's what
which
she
means you have
said.
to deal with camber of the road,
Yeah,
which
like the
fucking
road's all
sucks.
wrong.
Curbs, which fucking suck.
Yeah.
And yes, I have hit them.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. There's one like the back of my car got mushed, but it was all fiberglass, so I just took it off and kept racing. Let's see.
That stuff's amazing to me. You have to be a quick thinker for that.
I got to ride around.
Not really.
in a
Your
race
brain
car.
speeds up. It moves in slow motion.
That's
Have
what
you heard
you
of
said.
Sears? Have you heard of Sears Point?
Sears Point? Yeah, I've never raced there though. That's in California.
Yeah, I got to ride on the track because, like, during halftime of the races there, you could go stand in line and then you can climb in one of the people's
Sit
cars.
in, like the passenger seat.
Oh, so yeah, what we do a lot of times, like
Yeah.
either at the end of the day or about halfway through the day, you take the corner workers for rides because they're out there standing on the corner all day so that we can fucking
Yeah.
race, and then they hop in. And so I only got to do that when I had my old 356 because you can't take someone
So you
for a
can
ride
fit
in a
people,
single seat
yeah.
Formula car. That just
Yeah.
doesn't work.
Just sit on the back.
Yeah.
Sit on the front, on the nosy.
It blew my mind because he was going fast, man.
Yeah.
And then to climb in and out of that thing, I'm like, can you give me a little push? I can't like shove my ass up out of the window.
Sir Mix-a-Lot, I'm only 5'11" and I have a size 13 feet. I have big clown shoes.
Mark Senior's a big dude.
Okay,
Yeah,
so this was not a good year at
6'8" and
Pittsburgh.
size 15.
I raced with my buddy Chris, who also raced Formula Junior. That's how his weekend went.
Oof.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then my weekend wasn't much better, although... So this is me without the back of my car on it. You can't really tell too much because the back got crushed.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see it. I'll find the back. All right, yeah. Oh. So I had kind of... I was going around a corner, and you know how the road's cambered? You can't go over the camber because then now you're sliding.
Right.
So I did go over the camber, and I slid into a wall and cracked like an egg in the
Oof.
back of my car.
Oh man.
Just took it off and ran without it because it's just
Like
covers up
cosmetic.
that's the fuel tank.
Yeah.
What's up, Rocky Tooney?
Rocky. I'm gonna make vaping truckers buttermilk.
Me too,
dairy
Rocky.
custard.
God
You ever
damn it,
done
dog.
that, Michelle?
What?
Have a ride along cuffed in the back?
A what?
A ride along with in a cop car cuffed in the back?
I've never actually been in a cop car
Arrested?
before. Never been arrested.
Knock on wood, neither.
Yeah.
Rocky.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Also, I'm a white woman and I cry a
It's-
lot.
I was gonna say it's just a matter of time, Dimlin. It's just a matter of time.
No, knock on wood. I almost got it though at Mardi Gras
Uh-oh.
because I crossed the parade route and I didn't know that was such a big deal.
Yeah.
And
don't like
the
that.
cop had me by both wrists and he's like, do you know who I am? And blah, 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 blah. He's all up in my face and he's going to, I
power
take you
tripping
down to the paddy
motherfucker.
wagon at the end of the street. And I'm like, but I just had to cross the
Please.
street to go to the bathroom.
I had to pee.
So he let me go, but not after he gave me a ration.
I was in a
Man.
parade at on Bourbon Street before for St. Patrick's Day. That was cool. Like on
Ah.
a float.
That is really good.
Yeah, it was cool.
I was threatened that I was going to be arrested once, but I ceased and
cried your
desisted.
way out of it.
No, I was at a pride. I
Showed
used to
some
ride
cleavage,
in like
leg.
I used to ride in the Philly Pride Parade,
Yeah.
and one year, so basically the parade runs to Penn's Landing in Philly, and so we get to Penn's Landing, and I park my bike, and then I walk up to the front gate where there's all these fucking a-hole protesters. Our one day of the year that we can celebrate just feeling normal.
Like
You got
like
protesters,
fags
so I went
burning
out and I'm
hell, like
arguing with
that
the
kind of
protesters.
protest?
What?
Like fags burning hell. That
Yeah,
kind?
like yeah, God hates
church?
fags.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
that kind of shit.
worst.
So I go out there and I'm arguing with them, and this cop is like, "If you don't stop arguing, I'm gonna." Was it inciting a riot or something like
Fuck
that?
you, pal.
Like, I'm not
My
the one.
day.
Why can't I argue with the protesters? I should like
Why
if
is
they
he
can
even
protest
here?
legally, then why
Yeah.
can't I argue with them?
Why is he even here? Go home, dick.
People like to hate.
Yeah.
People love to hate.
Makes me so mad.
That's why I like doing the show, because we don't do that here.
Yeah, we don't do that.
No one should do that kind of shit. Like, just
So you
accept
rode
people
on-
for
you-
who they are.
You rode the
Not that
dykes
hard.
on bikes on the parade?
I was a
That's
dyke
cool.
on bikes, and then one year I was the president of Dykes on Bikes.
Right
You
on.
get like
And then
voted
I just
for
got-
that.
I got bored of the politicking.
Yeah. Is it like a big group?
Yeah.
Like how
Yeah.
many?
Not huge,
how
like
many
20 people.
Dykes we talk? 20?
20. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
it's
still
a
pretty
lot
cool.
bigger in San Francisco during the parades. It goes on for miles.
Really?
Yeah, well, that's because San Francisco like has a gigantic, like they're like, I think that's where it actually started. So
Yeah.
they're like probably one of
Yeah.
the biggest organizations.
That's cool though.
Yeah, that's they always are on the front of the parade because I guess there's something with motorcycles that if they go too slow, they burn up or something.
Well, okay, no. So what it is like I've ridden it in a water cooled Suzuki. That was fine, but when I had my Harley, which was air cooled, and you're going like,
So hot.
yeah, dude, it just gets so fucking hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they always put them at the front of the parade.
Well, and you're still going slow as shit. But the cool thing is
Yeah.
that like you pass the God hates fags folks twice. They're usually along the parade route, and then they make their way to the entrance. And like when you pass them during the parade, they're with their fucking blowhorns and stuff,
Yeah.
and we just sit and like, rev the crap out of our engines.
Yeah.
And we've all got like straight pipes, so
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know, but I stopped going to the Pride festivals. Like I haven't been one in like 5+ years. Same thing, different year.
Do they have them every year?
Every June.
Okay. Is there a specific day in June, or is June
There
Pride
is.
Month?
It's like one of the weekends, and I don't remember what it is. It's like second Saturday or Sunday of
Is June Pride Month?
June's Pride Month.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's like everywhere in the States? Or is that worldwide?
Most states, most cities have Pride parades in June.
Yeah.
Most.
Yeah. We didn't have it this year, of course.
Oh,
No,
yeah, 'cause
neither
of
did
this.
we.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Corona kills everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Did anyone see the ball drop this year? It was so weird. They had people
Nope.
like spaced out. It was
No,
Yeah.
I went on Lethal Coil's New Year's Eve stream.
Yeah, he had a
Okay.
fun show.
What?
He had a fun show.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it was like I've never like rang in the New Year online like that. It was actually a lot
Yeah,
better
I
than I
never
thought.
have.
Like it was good because it's like I don't know, like New Year's either I'm playing or you're with friends, and then
Mhm.
like being home alone on New Year's sucks.
sad. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So it was so great.
I was with my family, so I got my kiss. I was happy.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what people need to really appreciate. The people that like have a loved one that they're with during
Yeah.
this, like appreciate the fuck out of that.
Yep.
Being alone during
100%.
COVID is terrible.
That's awful. Yeah. But at least we have like Zoom and stuff. Like just think how cool this is. Like I met you, you live in Philly, Fresh is in Washington,
Spokane.
Dimlin's in
Yep.
California, Addie's in New York, and we're all hanging out.
You know, like
Every
seriously,
week.
can you imagine what it would have been like without like
Oh.
teleconferencing?
The internet?
That's
Yeah.
right. Speaking of Formula One, on New Year's I was watching Ford versus Ferrari.
That's a good
Oh,
movie.
cool.
Oh, that's a really good. I really like that.
Yeah. Oh, she didn't like
Michelle
it. She
doesn't
didn't
like
like the
it?
racing, I bet. It's not accurate.
It's not accurate.
Yeah.
The
of
story
course
isn't
it's not. It's
accurate.
dramatized.
They went to Le Mans and they literally skipped an entire year before they won. Like there was
Yeah.
another year that they went before they won.
I thought it was a good movie. I like
It was fun.
Damon.
It was fun.
It was good. Like
it
if
was
you,
well
you know, my
acted.
problem, I'm an old racer, so it's like
Yeah.
I get
You're not gonna
testicle
like it.
about it.
Yeah.
But
Robert
it was
Freeman,
it
what's
was a
up, bro?
relatively good movie.
Yeah, I thought it was well. I thought it was well acted.
You want to watch a good race movie because it really gets into like the side of racing that's mental because so much of it is.
Mhm.
Steve McQueen, Le Mans.
Oh,
That's a great racing movie. Also, Apple, get your ass in here.
yeah, Apple. Is that your
Apple.
child?
No, Itsy P.
Is that
She
your
has
son?
pads on the
Your
floor
daughter?
because Itsy's 16 and she can't like hold it
Oh,
in anymore. And
yeah.
then, but she went in the other room and like peed all over the hardwood floor.
Is that the one that did it right before the show that you were talking about? Yeah.
Yeah, Itsy's
That
the oldest
sucks.
dog I've ever had. I've never had a dog make it to 16. Like I've had two make it to like a week before 16.
But she's little, right? She's got to be
9
little. if
pounds.
She's that, yeah.
Yeah,
She's
she
that
can't
old.
barely hear. She can barely see.
See, yeah.
Aw.
But like, I love the crap out of her. That dog has been to Folk Fest twice. I've done
As
gigs
long
with
as
her
she's
on my
not
lap.
really struggling, just keep it going.
Yeah, I think she's gonna make it a while. I hope.
We talk about my dog. He's like over 100 pounds, so we're thinking maybe he has like 12 years in him, and he's
Yeah.
at like 7.
Yeah, because like bigger
not
they are,
dying.
the shorter. But I mean, the thing is, like with an old dog, there are times where like I'm working and I see her like laying on the floor and she hasn't
Like,
moved
is
in a
she
while.
dead?
Yeah, and you like have to check because you're like start to get
Yeah, I
worried.
freak out.
Yeah,
I used to do that with my kids all the time,
dude.
which is fucked up. But like
That's
in the
fucked up.
crib,
Yeah,
used to
well,
think it.
oh, that's different. Yeah,
Yeah.
when they're newborns,
yeah, I
Yeah,
used to
that
think it
shit's
all the
scary.
time. I was like,
because
super
like literally
stressed
like
about that.
infant death syndrome where they just stop breathing. It's like they just forget to
Yeah.
breathe.
It's crazy. There's no warning signs, nothing.
Ian Thomas says Rush was a great movie.
Okay, so Rush was not accurate either, although I did like because James Hunt and Niki Lauda did have a great fucking rivalry and they did a pretty good job with that movie. But at the same time it's like they have to make it also interesting to 99% of the other people that are going to watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean a good recent example of that's the Queen's Gambit. Like it
I
got a
haven't seen
bunch
it
of
yet.
people into chess, but they don't realize that the matches that gal theoretically was playing was like hours and days. So
But in the interest of keeping our short attention span,
I
That's
watched
right.
chess on.
they show
Twitch
like the
today.
opening move, and then they'll show a little bit in the middle, and then they'll show the
was it a good movie? I haven't seen it, and I was thinking.
it's actually a really good series about like depression and
Oh, really?
there's a lot to it going on. The chess is just kind of
Secondary.
it's a fictional story.
Filler.
Like I was curious if this gal was real. I was like, I've never heard of her.
Do you Google her?
So yeah, I looked it up and it was like okay, yeah, this is fictional.
I didn't know it was fictional.
Yeah, it's fictional.
Because I didn't remember her at all either. So I was
Yeah,
like,
exactly. I'm like they're talking about these real Russian chess players, and then they've got this fictional gal going and playing against them. So
I only really remember like when they would have like the chess matches like against was it Big Blue?
yeah,
The
the
computer.
yeah, when they're playing the
Yeah.
computer.
Yeah.
I actually this morning on Twitch, it was like one of the featured videos, and it was a chess tournament, and it was crazy. They had some 10-year-old prodigy they were talking to. Looks like he's going to be the youngest. He's set up to be the youngest grandmaster in the next like 2 years or so,
Oh, really?
because he has to beat the record is like 12 years 7 months, and he's set
Jesus.
to do like 12 years 3 months, get his grandmaster title or
wow.
whatever. But he looked so smart, and the crazy thing is he started playing when he was 9, and his parents fled from Nigeria when he was 8, I think, and moved to New York City. He only played chess a year. Like he's 10, he's been playing 2 years, and he's like that good. That's crazy.
There's
I don't
some
even know how to
people
play
that there's
chess.
some people
Sport,
there's
you
some
know?
people that can just see the game.
Like, I
Yeah.
don't even know how to play it. Barely.
It's a
I barely-
fun game. Chess is a really fun game.
There's the
there's
horsey,
so much
there's the
that
pointy one, there's the tower guy, and pawns. I know those.
you got most of them.
Our guy. You mean the rook or the castle?
I don't know, the one that can go
Yeah.
The
diagonal.
rook. Yep.
Oh, the
The
tower
rook
is the one
the
that
rook
goes
and the
straight.
bishop. You're only missing the king
Yeah.
and the queen.
And I don't know
Which
which is which.
It gets serious so quick
Yeah.
in that game because once you get the hang of it, and then it's so you can be so competitive in it. You don't want to make this move, and then you're thinking 6 moves ahead, and it just blows your mind out of the water. So
Yeah.
I can't play that game.
I can play. I just am not very good.
I get way too competitive in it.
Well, I mean, you're talking 6 moves. There's people that can play an entire game in their head.
The whole game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And that's
I'm
that's
pretty
that's
good
what
at
the
Connect 4.
that's what the
my
story's
game.
about. Is she's a young gal and she starts playing, but then she can see she can see entire games in her head, and then
Yeah.
but then with success comes
Money and drugs and
money,
fame.
money, drugs, alcohol, and then all the
Yeah.
things that
Russian hookers peeing on you in a hotel room.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
So you've
porn.
seen the series.
Yeah, you know it.
Wait, they don't have
She
that.
lived
Come
it.
on.
She lived it.
Hi, Kayla.
Yeah, there's a lot
Got
of like the mental the mental issues that she has as a kid that they masked with like tranquilizers because she's in an orphanage
Yep.
and things like that.
But is it
And,
part of why she's so good at chess?
not really.
Oh.
She just her mind just works. She can understand chess, but it's watching someone who's successful who has the ability to just keep doing things
That's funny.
struggle against it. So it's not a movie. It's a series. It's like 8 episodes long.
Oh, okay.
But it's very good. I really enjoyed it. The gal who's the main actress does a really good job portraying just depression and
I want to watch it.
How
now.
old is the character?
She looked like she was in her
she
20s or
starts out.
something.
She starts out when she's like 12, and then the series follows her into like her early 30s.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great binge.
Yeah,
Do you
it's
know what I just started-
it's really worth watching.
Sorry.
Is it on? What's it on?
Netflix.
Okay.
Netflix.
But when you
Let's
get
just
over
start-
there, make sure you don't get distracted by Cobra Kai season 3.
Oh
Dude,
no! is it
another
Cobra
another
Kai back
terrible
on?
fucking series.
Oh, I love Cobra
God.
Kai.
Dude,
I never
dude,
watched it,
how
but-
is no one arrested in that fucking mall? They're like And the entire mall is like fucking fighting and killing each other, and no one gets stopped. Like it went on for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that, okay?
Yeah, you don't worry about that stuff.
Just calm down.
I started watching Titans because, and I hadn't watched it because I thought Titans was about like a football team, and so like I wasn't interested. And then I found out it was a DC thing,
Yeah.
and it's really good. It's
Titans is really good.
that
Doom
is.
Patrol.
Watch that first, though. Yeah, watch Doom Patrol before you watch Titans.
Doom Patrol is one of the weirdest fucking things.
But it was really
it's
good.
fantastic. Yeah.
Right?
And it's got such a good soundtrack. Such a good soundtrack.
Where's that on? Who's streaming that?
They're on HBO Max now.
Yeah, HBO Max. HBO
Yeah,
Max
I
has
just-
a lot. HBO Max has a lot of the series I've been meaning to watch.
It also
I started
has, like-
watching Snowpiercer.
That's really
Um,
good. That's
yes.
really good.
I started watching Warriors.
Watch Secretary. Watch The Secretary on HBO Max. It's really, really, really good.
Wait, can I tell you what I'm very excited that I just got my hands on?
What's that?
Debbie Does Dallas on
Oh,
the VHS
no.
tape.
All the seasons of Pimp My Ride.
Ha! You know what? You know what actually sold me on HBO Max? They had all 6 seasons of Samurai Jack.
The Ghibli Studio stuff. Or Studio
They
Ghibli.
have all the Ghibli Studio stuff. They're starting to integrate Crunchyroll into it, which is
They also
awesome.
have, what's Dark Material? What's it called?
Yeah, his Dark Materials.
Matter?
Yeah, that's really good.
Yep, season 2 just came out.
What the hell? I don't want to pay for another streaming service.
Honestly, what I did is I was already paying for HBO on Prime, so I canceled it on Prime and got HBO Max, and it's less money.
There you
Yeah.
go.
And you get everything that you get from HBO.
Yeah.
Plus, you get all the DC
And
stuff.
Cinemax,
You get-
actually. There's a lot of Cinemax
Yeah, you get a
stuff
lot of
on there.
Cinemax. You get all
So
the
I get the
Cinemax
Red
stuff.
Shoe Diaries?
That's where Wonder Woman 84 is, which is worth
Yep.
which is totally worth. I don't know why people are calling it like a bad movie. I was like,
Okay,
I'm
it's
gonna
not
tell
a
you
bad
why.
movie at all.
Because she shot the movie, like, you guys remember the original Superman with Christopher Reeves? How it was like a little campy? She essentially shot Wonder Woman like an old Christopher Reeve Superman movie.
Yeah, it's a
and
little
it's also
campy.
a bit of a chick flick. And I loved it, but I can see why a lot of people don't.
I thought it was great.
I loved yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I'm prepped to watch it. I just haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I thought it was a really fun movie. It's nothing mind blowing. It's not gonna
Oh.
change things like the Avengers did, but
Yeah,
it's a
if
good
you're
mo- it's a
expecting like
really good movie.
Endgame,
Addy, remind me to tell you something when we get off stream.
Okay.
Speaking of which, we probably should. How did Trucker's Vape Show turn out, Toonie?
Nice. I took the blackberry out and I used the huckleberry blueberry pack from you.
Nice.
And it's nice.
Yeah, I did a cheesecake with that yogurt trick from Sam. Turned out really nice. And I used the Toonie fruit combination, but I used huckleberry. I used a huckleberry blueberry combination along with strawberry and kiwi. I suppose I can read that recipe real quick before we get out of here. So it
Might
is
as well
one.
have one recipe in the show.
No, it was best of 2020. We talked about the best of everything.
I'm teasing.
So we have Blueberry by BSO at 1, Graham Cracker Pie Crust by Wonder Flavors at 1.6, Huckleberry by BSO at 2, Kiwi by BSO at 1.6, Marshmallow Vanilla by 1-on-1 at 0.8, Strawberry Cheesecake by Wonder Flavors at 3, Strawberry Ripe by 1-on-1 at 2, and Sweet Yogurt by SSA at 1. Turned out absolutely
nice.
lovely.
That sounds great.
Sounds really good, yeah.
And I called it Addie's Cheesy Yogurt Cake.
Mm.
Put that in chat. Put it in chat.
Put it in there.
Didn't I already put it in?
Put it in there.
Oh, it looks like he did.
Maybe he did.
He did.
There you go.
How can
Do
I be
it.
missing ingredients?
Do it again.
Because
I
you
missed
haven't
that
because you
damn-
haven't put them in your stash.
I'm missing that damn strawberry ripe by 1-on-1.
You can use Strawberry Ripe by TFA if you want.
Okay.
I like the 1-on-1. It's a little bit more of an authentic strawberry, and it loses a little bit of the greenness that TFA has. So like I said, the one-on-one Strawberry Ripe tastes like a strawberry that you went and bought a carton of at the store. It's not fresh out of the garden with some extra green to it like the TFA.
Oh, how does it compare to the SSA ripe strawberry?
I don't think I have the SSA Ripe Strawberry.
Oh, okay.
Ricky Mahoney finally watched Endgame. What'd you think? Cool.
It's a great movie.
It is. It's a very
What,
good movie.
Avengers Endgame?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I watched Soul. That was really good.
Soul
Soul
was really good. I
Yeah.
love Disney.
Well, I like how I was sitting there watching. I'm like, this is not typical Disney Pixar. And then
No, and, like,
and then they
musically-
flip the switch like right in the middle of the movie, and you're like, oh, here
As
we
a
go.
musician, I love that they were talking about like being in the zone and stuff like that
Yeah.
because it really fucking
Yeah.
happens, and you play amazing when you just shut your fucking brain off and just do it.
Yeah.
It was. I loved
Zone.
that.
Yeah, I thought it was. It didn't make me cry like almost every
It made me
Disney
cry.
Pixar
Like
does.
Up?
Dude,
Like the
Wonder
first
Woman made me
minutes of
cry
Up?
like 3 times.
Up-
Like then at the end again when Linda Carter showed up, and I'm like, oh god.
Is F.A. Red Touch now Italian artist? Not that I know of.
No.
I mean, they
Yeah,
called
I
it
never heard
Strawberry
that.
for a while, and then it was Red Touch.
Yeah.
Those two are the same.
Yeah,
That's
F.A. Strawberry and F.A. Red Touch are the same thing, but
Mhm.
Italian artist, I hadn't heard that they changed anything like that.
Talking about being in the zone, there's a baseball game called For the Love of the Game.
Mhm.
Kevin Costner, and he
Yep.
gets in the zone when he's on the mound, and just like the whole crowd just disappears around him, and he's just in the zone. Man, does that feel good?
It's like
I think
going-
you can get to the zone like with anything that you love that you've practiced, 10,000 plus hours. You can get into the zone. Like
Yeah.
racing, everyone's always like, "Oh, adrenaline." No, after like the
Okay.
first couple laps, it's you just get
You're
into the
in the
zone,
zone.
and you
Yeah.
it's peaceful.
Yeah. Like I was, yesterday when I was typing notes out, because I love writing. So I just sat there and I had my little samplers in front of me. I was just sitting there typing away. I had a little music playing, just jamming.
Then
You
you
just
get done and you're
disappeared.
like, look at me.
Yep. Next thing I know, I'm like, all right, which one's next? Oh, I'm all done.
Nice.
I get in the zone reading a lot.
I need to get in the zone again. I haven't been in the zone in a long time.
building coils does it for me.
Yeah.
Flame,
Yeah, when
flame
I-
and stuff does it.
Yeah.
I used to, I was the same way when I was building a lot back when I first
Mhm.
started up the YouTube channel. Like that was my thing. That's the reason I made that video for Remy. I was like, son of a bitch, girl, you don't even know what you're getting yourself into. Just make a video for me. Like, all right.
Okay.
And
Years later, here I am. Thanks, Addie Tooney.
Love you, brother.
Love
Sorry.
you too. Yeah, that just reaching out to her and being like, girl, that's like, you're talking about doing this stuff, but people are giving you really shitty advice on here. It's like, yeah, we're friends on Facebook. I'll listen to you. I suppose.
If you ever have a festival, we have to pitch in and get a ticket for her to get her ass to the festival
Fly her over from Vietnam. That'd be awesome.
wherever she is that year.
Yeah, she's been in Vietnam for the last several cycles, so I think she's settling in there. She really likes. She lives in Hanoi. She really loves Hanoi. So she's got friends and boyfriends and all sorts of stuff over there.
Yeah. She's been all
She
over
lives a
around the
really
world.
interesting life.
Giz is
ODB.
still around.
Yeah,
He
Giz
just doesn't come on shows.
Yeah, he doesn't come on shows. He had some medical things going on, and then just kind of got away from this side of the game.
But he shows up in the crowds a lot.
Yeah, he'll show up and be like,
We love our gizzard.
he might be out there listening right now.
Mm-hmm. Who knows?
Mixers,
Kiwi
you
and
have a
cherry,
question. Oh, sorry, you saw it.
apricot. Apricot would work well with those Bob Ohms too low.
What cream
See ya,
would you put with?
Kayla.
What cream would I use with those two?
Yeah.
The Vape Train Sweet. Vape Train
Okay.
Sweet cream. The Twinkie filling.
Twinkie.
Twinkie.
Yeah, those would be. I mean, you could probably do something like a Catalan, but they might be a little bit too sweet for that. Catalan's good just because you get that nice little light spiciness to it.
Oh, there's some fucked up shit comes in my head sometimes. I'm just gonna say it. So DeMillen was playing with the cock on New Year's Eve.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Where did that come from? Jeepers.
Yeah, and can you
I
explain
have
that?
to show you I'll show you the cock.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Was it like an
Is that
actual
allowed?
rooster?
Yeah,
Kind of.
yeah.
Who's attached to the cock? What's his name? Oh,
Oh, okay.
Fighting
Fighting
cock.
cock.
Yeah.
It's whiskey and it's kind of empty.
Kind of.
You kind of drank it.
But it's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Baby trucker. What's happening?
Trucker.
Yeah, it leads to quite the few joking arounds.
Oh, now I gotta find that. Last Samurai was all right. Beautiful,
See, I don't like
beautiful
Tom Cruise,
armor.
but I thought he was good in that.
I like
Beau-
the Last Samurai.
Beautiful armor
Thank you.
and beautiful armor and cinematography, but
I know why
love,
people didn't like it,
samurai
probably.
Stories.
Because it's like the one white dude comes into this like
Yeah,
Asian
and
thing, and like
rescues
the
it.
white guy saves the day. Like,
Yep.
and that's
he
that's
really
kinda-
didn't save the day in that though.
No,
I
not
know.
really. He was more of a pawn.
I thought that was a good movie.
Canadian Vapor wants a good sub for 101 whipped cream.
SSA whipped cream. Probably don't have that either.
Yeah, just I mean, we all use
Cap
Vape
vanilla.
Vanilla
used
whipped
yeah,
cream.
Vape forever, and it was okay.
Jesse Man wrote that explains those topless pics, Dim.
No, there weren't any topless pics.
So-
I heard about that.
If you want
heard
to
about
see,
Uh,
if you
Scuba
want to,
Show was pretty fun though. We all had a blast.
It was fun.
if you want to see a really, really, really good samurai movie, on Hulu there's a movie called 13 Assassins.
That's really good. I've seen that.
That's fucking,
know what's
it's
a good
fucking
movie, too?
amazing.
Yeah.
It's with Forrest Whitaker. I
No.
forget.
Green
You don't
Mile.
like that
Are
one?
you talking about Ghost Dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also not all that great of a movie.
Boo you.
Like if
Oh,
There,
you,
yeah.
there was another one that was pretty good, and I'm blanking on the name. It was like a Japanese name.
what, like
think it started
47
with a-
Ronin?
Ronin. Yes. Yes.
47 Ronin.
How the fuck did you get that from that
the
shitty
4-hour movie?
explanation?
That's one of the best movies ever made.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 hours long, but it's
I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3.
Ray,
Okay.
I couldn't
I
get
go
past
back
one.
in time.
like the thing about 13 Samurai is there's a lot about the samurai culture that is included in, and it has some amazing cinematography, and the last battle in that movie is just mind-bogglingly good. But like it's like you see how fucked up like their culture was, because everything's about headhunting and honor, and I have to do these things and then I have to kill myself because I did these things, and it's because of this guy, and it's just
And I have to kill myself by stabbing myself in the stomach.
In the
and
stomach,
cutting
and then-
across.
Somebody
Yeah,
else cuts
kind
your
of-
head off.
and then
Yeah.
someone else cuts your head off, and they take your head and they
Holy
basically
fuck.
take it as a decoration.
Oh, I didn't know that they'd cut your head off after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's to make sure you're dead.
At the same time, basically.
I thought you'd have to suffer.
Or maybe they
Oh,
do
you
that so
suffer.
don't suffer. But I
You
mean,
suffer.
they're
You
literally
cut your-
stabbing themselves in the gut.
They
and
they stab themselves in the stomach and then
Yeah,
cut
but that could take you
across
3 days to
to
die
spill
from
their
a
guts.
gut.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
then
true.
Then their
I
buddy
guess.
cuts their head off if they don't die right away. So
If they miss the carotid or the aorta.
Ugh.
yeah, it's but 13 Assassins it's amazing, but it's fucked up.
Their armor was so cool.
Right? It's beautiful.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna say something super unpopular probably, but I really enjoyed it. Did anyone like Mulan? The live action Mulan?
I
never
haven't
saw
watched it.
it.
I know it just popped up for free. So
I know
I
Jet
probably-
Li's in it.
It's really good.
My
I
kids
haven't
watched
seen
it.
it.
They
And the
liked
guy who
it.
plays Ip Man, did you ever watch any of the
Ip
Ip Man
Man's
movies?
Ip Man, yeah.
Yeah, he's in it. And he's amazing. And
Jet
the thing
Li's
that
in
surprised
it.
me is they didn't just take the cartoon and make it into live action. Like they actually made it into like an action movie instead of it's not what you'd expect, and I thought it was great.
Oh wow.
Jet Li's in it. I love Jet Li. He's my
There's a
favorite.
lot of
Jet
like
Li.
there's a lot of really good like
He has
Yeah.
not
Writing
aged
in
well though. Jet Li has not aged well.
Really?
No.
I used to love Jet Li.
I still love Jet Li.
I like the guy that plays Ip Man. He's badass.
Yeah. Oh, what were those Thai martial arts movies that came out? Ong Bak. The Ong Bak movies.
I don't think I've ever saw those.
Oh, incredible. All right, we should get out of here. We've been talking samurai and all sorts of stuff. We got way off from the best of 2020. All right, Toonie.
Michelle's fault.
No, we
Start-
learned how to
This
calibrate
year.
a scale today.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Yeah.
I'd never done it, so
And now you can.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
Tony
getting
Jaa. Tony Jaa, that's his name.
yeah.
Lark. But yeah, Ong Bak. Those movies
I'm
are.
getting all these flashbacks of the old Bruce Lee movies.
Oh,
It's good stuff.
they were. Toonie.
Yes, sir.
Tell me something positive about 2020, man. It's behind us. It's behind us now. The world's moving on. What's something positive?
I connected with a lot of friends I haven't talked to forever, and that was really a positive thing for me.
Thank you, Toonie.
You're welcome.
Dimlin, something positive from 2020.
Well, I guess for me, I got a lot of stuff done around the house. I got new gutters, house painted, stuff like that, and it all worked out pretty well. Other than that, 2020's just been a blur to me. It's just mind blowing.
It did go by really quick
Yeah.
because it was kind of lively the whole time. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, there was so much drama every single day, and
Yeah.
it topped itself every day after that. It just get kind of burnt out on it all, though. But those are the good things that happened to me in 2020.
All right. Friction.
I came out of my shell a little.
Yeah, you did.
Came on the shows and stuff, which is great.
So did
for me.
Dimlin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember how shy Friction was. Like, he would first pop in after the show was over.
And now
Yeah.
I'm holding up the cock.
Yeah, look at her.
Grab that cock.
Fistful of cock. What a sicko.
And now Friction's comfortable enough to say things like that on shows.
Yeah, I could say that.
All right. Michelle.
2020. What did I learn from 2020? This is what I learned. That no matter how dark things get and how hopeless things may feel, and even though at the time you may not think there's a light at the end of the tunnel because you can't see any way out, that there always is.
Mm-hmm.
Things will get better, and that's the thing to remember when you feel extremely low, that things will get better. And 2020 is kind of proof of that. It showed how when so many of us are feeling isolated and our anxiety and our depression or everything is at its worst, it shows like we can reach out to so many friends, especially in the vape community, and it's okay to rely on your friends because we like to think of ourselves as individuals, as unique, but most people share most things, and most people end up feeling the same way. Most people secluded end up feeling anxious. Like you're not alone. And so reach out, talk to your friends. It's okay to rely on your friends. It's okay to rely on family if they don't suck. But just know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and things will get better no matter how bleak they may seem.
Mm-hmm.
That's my 8 cents.
Yeah.
And look at you guys are doing a podcast. Awesome.
Got the podcast.
That's a
Yeah.
podcast. It's fun, actually. Like, if I would have, like, a year ago, if I thought I'd be doing, like, a podcast with Casey Pickles and stuff, like, I had no clue that's where things were going to turn, but it's fun.
Yeah. And that's exactly right. Like, right when the Backstreet Boys reunion, as we like to call it here on the channel, got rolling, I remember there was that video of people in France all hanging out their windows singing with each other. That kind of put it in perspective for me. Like, no matter what's going on, like, there's always positivity to find everywhere. Talk to some folks that I haven't talked to in a long time, just because everybody, they like to reach out. They reach out during all this. So, as Toonie said, it was a terrible year for my 49ers, but
Eagles too, buddy.
yeah, but
Go Bills.
I live in Philly and I have no idea what the Eagles are doing. So
Not great.
The Eagles have no idea what the Eagles are doing. So.
Yeah, don't
So
worry about it.
Don't worry
Just
about that,
wait,
Michelle.
We'll just do it. We'll go for next year.
Exactly.
Even
Exactly.
BBC gave up on him.
Yeah. So I mean, it was but I mean, I had so much fun on my channel this year. I had so much fun hanging out with people, and people came and they went, and some of the old crew surfaced and hung out with us, and we met a bunch of new people, and we've got a bunch of new people hanging out with us on the channel now. And I like to think that no matter what's going on, this is a safe, fun place for everybody to come and hang out. And I was really happy I was able to provide that for everybody.
You were.
I had some great streams on the holidays, when people were feeling a little low, and you're able to hang out and they're able to interact with the other people in the chat and just having a really good time. So that was kind of my big positive, was the channel. The channel was a really, really good place, and I got to relearn freaking polynomials and quadratic equations and all that stuff this year.
Wait. A squared plus B squared. No.
Equals
A squared
C
plus B squared plus C squared plus D squared. Wait, that was the quadratic equation, right?
Talking about the Pythagorean theorem.
No, Pythagorean theorem is A
Yep.
squared plus B squared equals C squared. That's
Right.
That's how you figure
Yay.
it out.
Triangle.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm actually good at
You
math.
got it.
Yeah.
Get
But
it.
like it's been a long time.
Well,
No.
Michelle, I really like jammed math into my brain this year, because that was I'm
Happy
good.
birthday,
I'm good at math,
Harmony.
but I hadn't done anything for like a decade.
Yeah, like I hadn't done
Yeah.
like physics was an easy A, calculus was an easy A for me. History classes I struggled, like 'cause I can't remember shit, but give me a formula, I'm good. And
Yeah.
that's the thing about math; it makes fucking sense, and that's
Yeah.
glorious.
Yep. Makes
And then
sense.
I like the thing was, I was sitting there doing these equations, and they had greater than and less than signs in them, and for some reason my brain was flipping them back and forth. And then I remembered alligators
Yeah.
always want more.
Yeah.
There you go.
And so I'm sitting there, and it's like that middle school, or that's elementary school. Elementary
Yeah, that's
school
old school,
pops
man.
into my brain, and I'm like,
Yeah.
is it really
There
that
you go.
easy? And I'm just sitting there.
Sure is.
I'm sitting there, and there's like a reflection of myself on the tablet I was working on, and I just looked like this. And I was like, oh my god! Like I've been sitting here racking my brain for like an hour, just because I've been doing this for like 4 hours, worth of equations, and I'm just like, it is that easy. You're fucking stupid. And so I went on for that. I went on a rant about that for forever. But anyway, relearn some math. All right, so let's get out of here, everybody. Let's get out of here. So remember, everybody, be beautiful to each other. Educate, advocate, be good for this community. Stay positive in the new year. It is a new year. It is a new start. Make the most of it, everybody. You don't need resolutions. You just need to be a better version of yourself tomorrow. So, Toonie, you want to stew me out of here?
As you go through your day, remember, give that person a smile. It might be all they need to make their day. They might be struggling. And then what you do, you get off your butts and vape. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Where'd that button, Fred?